Today we're back playing Crustacean Nations. The game's pretty simple. I have to control an entire crab army, make them collect mud and seashells, and then use that to buy upgraded crabs in order to defeat the other crab nation. There's also a secret god crab, and I might have some extra tricks up my sleeve for later in today's episode. Stick around to see that. I think you guys are gonna like it. It's been a while since I played this game, so we have our crab army right here, and over in this corner, we have the enemy blue crabs. They're disgusting. And our one goal today is very simple. It is to destroy all of the blue crabs and their giant sandcastle. In the top left hand of the screen, you can see that we have mud and we have seashells. That is going to be our currency in order to buy even more crabs. Like this one right here. We're going to add another crab outpost. We could also do the same thing with this one. We can get common crabs, ghost crabs, stone crabs, hermit crabs, coconut crabs, and then the mystery god spider crab. We're going to try to beat this first level legit, but then later in today's episode, I will be activating my secret mods that I made. That'll allow me to basically get unlimited resources and also spawn in special crabs for my army. It is going to be extremely overpowered, and these blue crabs have no idea what's coming. There's already a skirmish. Okay, claw them. Yeah, that's right. Chop them with your claws. Yes, there we go. We got our armored crabs that are already doing some serious work. Ooh, this crab's kind of cool. He has a bottle cap for a hat. It looks like they're doing a crab ritual. Okay, we do kind of need some seashells, so I'm gonna need you guys to stop yip-yapping around and go over here and collect all of those seashells. We also need to make sure to build up our crab army, because the only way to get the secret Japanese spider crab is to sacrifice other crabs. It literally is going to have to eat like half of our army in order to join our squad. That's good. There we go. Okay, so we're collecting all of the seashells. Let's check in on the blue crab army. It looks like they are not doing too hot. Now they're already starting to sacrifice themselves to the spider crab. We gotta be extra careful that they do not get that thing. It is massive. Okay, so in order to stop them, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna add in our shelled hermit crabs and then also our coconut crabs. My army is looking big and it is looking mighty. Oh, look at this little tiny blue crab. Absolute nub. Now, what I can also do is I can try to put up some walls in order to like stop their crabs from getting to the spider crab. I do kind of have to be careful because in order to make this work, we need our builder crabs to head over here and actually build the thing. So we're gonna send a small unit of crabs over here to defend our builders. Yes, dude, check it out. Okay, we have our giant hermit crabs at the ready. These things are the tanks of our crab army. They are big and they are beefy, and they're about to chomp all of these blue crabs. There we go. Okay, we got a little ghost crab in there, and we have our giant coconut crab. Yeah! It throws out coconuts that have straws in them. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. The last time I played this game, I figured out that the coconut crab is kind of low-key trash. Even though it looks cool, yeah, these things don't really do too much damage. They do damage to buildings, but they don't really do too much damage to the crabs themselves. We're looking good so far. We got these guys building the walls. It is high tide right now, so I'm gonna have these dudes kind of back up a little bit, and we can start our official sacrifice process. I want to make sure to beat this first level legit, because the other two, I am going to absolutely unleash every mod that I installed. Oh, what are you guys doing? You guys sending some armored crabs my way? Yeah, you guys are about to get your claws snipped off. Okay, we do have some extra mud, so let's see. Do I have enough space? Let's put some right there. Let's put some of our armor dudes right there as well. This is about to be pure crab domination. Let's send in our coconut crabs. And honestly, we're just gonna grab all of these and we're gonna send them right to the Japanese spider crab to be sacrificed. I don't know exactly how many crabs I have to sacrifice, but it looks like blue team is already sacrificing more than me. You can tell which team is going to join by the color of it. So right now, since it's blue, if the blue team eventually gets it, it'll actually join blue squad. We gotta be careful to make sure that doesn't happen. We have a giant squadron over here, so we're just gonna send them right to the sacrifice. There's a big crab boil, and it is right in this hole. Whee! Yippee! Wahoo! Thank you for your sacrifice. It will not be forgotten. Oh, check it out, guys. Okay, so another leg popped up, which means that we are getting pretty close to this thing being activated. Once it is, I don't think blue team is going to survive for much longer. Let's start sending everybody else just a little bit closer. I want to make sure that the blue crab army gets absolutely obliterated. There we go. Yes. Okay, cool. They're all hopping in, and we have lots more spawning in. We're just gonna have them start coming this way. That's right, Jimmy, Jeff, Steve, Larry. That's right. right, you're all gonna be sacrificed. It'll be for the greater good of the red crab army. And this right here is the main castle. If we could take this down, then that means blue crab army has been defeated. Oh my gosh, guys, we're actually gonna get it. Look at it. Oh my goodness, yo. This is awesome. Okay, just a little bit more. Just a couple more. As soon as every single leg is popped up, this guy should rise up from the depths of this giant hole. Okay, that was kind of anticlimactic because we did technically run out of crabs, but I'm gonna have to send in one final squadron. I don't know what this single blue crab thinks he's doing. He was like a kamikaze. He just sacrificed himself. What an absolute pleb. These walls were perfect. Look, the blue crabs, they're trying to get through, but they don't know how. And meanwhile, I have this fat army coming over to the Japanese spider crab, which is the biggest crab ever. Okay, come on, just a couple more. Just keep hopping in, guys. Just keep on hopping in. Oh, we got a little blue crab coming in. Oh, what is he gonna try to steal it? Yeah, that's not gonna happen. No way. Oh my god, guys. Okay, so that I think was like the last leg. Now all I gotta do is just a couple more sacrifices. Wait a second. The blue crabs are coming in. No, wait a second. Are they gonna steal it? No, not like this. Not like this. I'm gonna sacrifice my big guns. We're sending in the hermit crab army. You gotta do what you gotta do. Come on, there we go. How is that not enough? How much can this Japanese spider crab eat? No! There it is. What's up there, big fella? How you doing? Okay, so now all I have to do is zoom out, sit back, relax, and wait for the crab annihilation. It is about to be a crab world war out here. We're gonna send all of our units to the main castle. Let's make sure that we have everybody selected, and we're sending them right there. Did one of my coconut crabs just completely miss? What are we aiming at? Why do we have stormtrooper aim? This is what I was trying to tell you guys. The coconut crab is trash. I don't know what these blue crabs think they're doing, but they are probably running for the sandy hills, because if I saw this ginormous crab coming towards my castle, I think I would do the same. We haven't even activated the hack yet, ladies and gentlemen. As soon as I activate the mods in the next level, the blue army is gonna get annihilated. Also, I don't even think we need the giant Japanese spider crab. My entire army is already overtaking. This dude literally didn't even touch the castle. We are victorious. Now let's make things a little bit interesting for level 2. Here goes nothing, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so right over here, we have the red squad. Let's go ahead and let's just start building stuff. Let's get a couple extra little turrets down. We'll get our ghost crabs over here. Make sure we got everybody collecting stuff. Actually, we don't need that. Keep an eye on my mud and also my seashells. If I just hit this little button right here, that'll go up to 10,000, and that'll also go up to 10,000. We could also completely remove the crab limit. Usually one tower can only spawn in 10 crabs. We can turn on instant build and also build anywhere. That way, if I hit this button right here and I click right there, I can build coconut crabs and even more coconut crabs. And we could have an entire army of coconut crabs that are gonna do absolutely diddly squat because they are, once again, trash. Now, we can also go ahead and get an army of hermit crabs, which I'm pretty sure are like the strongest crabs. We can get these dudes as well. And I'm basically going to make an entire city for my crab army. I'm about to have like 1 billion crabs. Let's go ahead and let's check on our nemesis, Blue. Hey, what's up, fellas? Oh, you guys have some hermit crabs. Oh, you guys are looking cool. You're doing like a little ritual fun dance right there. Yeah, that's pretty neat. Pretty cool indeed. It looks like this is the pit for the Japanese spider crab. And honestly, guys, I am kind of curious if the blue crab army, if they can get the Japanese spider crab, will my army be able to stop it? Because look at this. We have made an entire city for our red crab army. And guys, we don't have to stop there. We can literally have this expand as far as we want. We can literally send it all around the coastline. We can also straight up just put one inside of the blue crab army. So like I could just put a hermit crab spawner right there. I mean, they're probably going to eventually snap it to death. But like, dude, imagine you have a city and your enemy just like randomly spawns in a giant sand castle that can spawn in enemy units. I would be pretty angry. So before we keep going with the video, I need to tell you guys about my brand new cookie plushies. They're super cute, squishy, and probably the softest plushie ever created. They're so soft. I love them. We have the OG chocolate chip cookie, the sprinkle cookie, and my personal favorite, the zombie cookie. If you guys are watching on a TV, grab your phone or your mom's phone or your grandma's phone and scan this QR code right here. Go ahead. I'll wait. Or you guys could head right on over to BeckBroJack.co. Okay, you guys got it? Let's get back to the video. Okay, they already killed it, but my hermit crab dude, he's already trying to damage their main tower. Can I maybe get some coconut crabs over here just to harass them? Oh wait, dude, oh my gosh, dude, they're already sending in their army, but they're getting pelted with so many coconuts. Look at all of my coconut crabs. Oh my gosh. Holy smokes, dude, that's crazy. I do have a slight concern that I might spawn in so many crabs that my PC is actually going to crash. I don't even think the developers have spawned in this many crabs. There are actually so many that they're glitching out right now. I take it back. The coconut crabs are actually pretty good, but you need to have like 12 at least for them to be somewhat effective. Okay, how can I somehow get them to go and sacrifice themselves? What if I just like start placing walls, right? If I just like place like a wall right there, do another wall. Let's see. Maybe if I wall them off, that will deter them from attacking. That way they will go directly for the sacrifice. There you go, guys. Yeah, see, look here. I'll let you guys go get the giant Japanese spider crab. Trust me, guys. Trust me. Stop trying to attack me. It's not a good idea to attack me. It's actually like the worst idea that you guys have ever had. You guys are going to want to sacrifice yourself to get a giant Japanese spider crab. You got to trust me. It's going to be awesome. All right, I just built the Great Wall of China crab. My game is also so laggy because the towers keep spawning in even more crabs. Eventually, it's going to crash my game. Okay, I'm just going to have to spawn it in for them. Let's see. We're just going to spawn in a few enemy crabs. And then also I could summon in even more enemy spider crabs. There we go. It has officially been activated. So let's see how this thing does. I'm going to turn back on the crab limit because I actually think my PC will explode if any more crabs spawn. My PC literally has crabs. All right, guys, here goes nothing. We have probably, what is that, like 69 coconut crabs, 325 hermit crabs, 4 million ghost crabs. I don't think that this guy's going to get through. He's starting to speed up a little bit. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. He's making a push. Look at him go. Okay, so dude, he sounds crazy. He's causing actual earthquakes, but can he get through this many coconut crabs? Okay, he's going right through my walls. So far, that's so like pretty good. I honestly I kind of hope that he does a lot of damage. That way, like my crabs die and then my PC stops lagging. It's dead. Literally, it didn't even kill one of the crabs. Okay, guys, I have a different idea. We're going to spawn in not just one. We're going to spawn in 10 of the Japanese spider crabs. And maybe that'll actually be able to get through my defenses. There are so many coconuts flying across my screen. I've created a ginormous amalgamation Godzilla crab. And for some reason, they're still sacrificing themselves, even though they have 10 of these things already. You gotta respect the hustle. All right, guys, here they go. They are going into an army of like 400,000 crabs. This is honestly my worst nightmare. If I saw this many crabs, I would actually pee my pants. Okay, here they go. I think one of them died. Will any be able to actually like penetrate through the army? I'm not sure. Okay, wait, hold on. Wait, they're making some contact here. They're actually making contact. Oh, come on, guys. Come on, kill some of my crabs. No. Okay, another one bites of dust. All right, hold on, wait, they're actually breaking through a little bit, kinda, sorta, maybe. I think there's maybe like 6 of them left. All my crabs are combining together. You can't even see the sand anymore. All you see is straight crab. All right, they're fighting through. I honestly, I can't even tell. Are they damaging my coconut crabs? Come on, destroy my towers. Do something. There's one left, and it immediately died. All right, guys, well, I think the time has come for me to zoom out and select every single crab. I think it's time to end this. We're gonna send them right to the blue crab army. Attack! Are they even moving? I can't tell. I think there's actually too many crabs that they can't even move. Wait a second. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. The tiny crabs are busting through. I never thought that I would have too many crabs in my Crustacean Nation army. I gotta give it to Blue Squad, by the way. They're doing a pretty good job. They have a lot of crabs. They've been trying their best to summon in even more giant Japanese spider crabs. I don't think it's gonna matter. So I think we should go ahead and wrap this up, boys. My army is very slowly and steadily kind of figuring out that they need to move this way. I think there's too many of them, and there might be a little bit of confusion. I believe in you, Crustacean Nation. You can do this. All you have to do is stomp on the sandcastle like a 12-year-old did to me when I was a young child. Yes, wait, they're actually making a breakthrough. It's working. It's actually working. They're doing damage. And there's so many blue crabs around, and they're doing nothing. Literally 98% of my army is doing absolutely nothing. And the 2% that are actually like taking down the entire castle. Almost there. We got this. Come on. We are victorious, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Okay, guys, there's only one more level left. And yeah, we're going to speed run this. All right, so let's go ahead and let's hit play. It looks like we start out over here in the corner. It looks like blue team. Oh, wait, there's green team. Oh my gosh, wait, there's blue team over here. And then it looks like, oh, look, there's pink squad. Yeah, they're all going to die. All right, guys, first things first, let's just make sure, just in case anyone gets close to me, that I have some hermit crabs as defenses. We're going to keep the crab limit so that my game doesn't like 100% just crash on us. But basically Basically, my only idea for this is to get an entire circle of crabs that are sacrificing themselves for the spider crab. What I want to do is just basically just like put that there, there, and pretty much just make sure that I get the giant Japanese spider crab. Yep, there we go. It's already working. We're just going to surround the entire structure so that when my crabs spawn in, they immediately jump to their doom. They will be feeding the spider crab. That is my only goal today. I mean, the green crabs are actually making a push for it. I gotta respect it. However, they do not have the power of mods and hacks on their side. Oh my gosh, it's already about to spawn in. I wonder who it's going to target first. And my base should be fine, honestly. Oh, it's already out. It is out and about. Here we go. Okay, it is going directly for blue. The spider crabs, they do not like blue whatsoever. Okay, guys, I'm just going to keep spawning in more and more crabs to sacrifice because I have on the build anywhere mod, so I can literally just like basically place them right in the hole. So this dude basically has a McDonald's, a Wendy's, and a Burger King right inside of its house. Blue squad's making a push. Yeah, they're not really going to get far. They're sending their coconut crabs, which is actually like kind of smart. But they should really go back to their base. They have bigger problems to worry about. They don't have just one giant spider crab. They have 2, 3, and a 4th one coming their way. Let's check on green team. Green team's actually like doing pretty good right now. Pink is doing okay. Pink only has like a couple basic units. Blue team is 1000% cooked. It's about to be over. Yep, their entire base is getting sliced and diced. Yeah, blue team is done. It's over. Yeah, we've officially destroyed their base. They actually did get a kill though. I gotta congratulate them. So we have 3 more giant spider crabs that I literally can't command. They're just stuck. They had one goal, and that was to kill the blue crab nation, and they've succeeded. So now they're just gonna hang out and just, you know, they're just gonna flex their claws, I guess. Luckily for us, we have more spider crabs at our disposal, and we're about to have even more because I'm gonna make sure that we continue to spawn as many as physically possible. We are not stopping until I break the game. We're gonna send coconut crabs in there too. Okay, next up, they are targeting green with a vengeance. They want green to suffer. Oh, what's up, green? Yes, sorry about that. You guys put up a good fight. I gotta admit, you guys have a lot of hermit crabs. You have a lot of ghost crabs. But you guys are about to die. So yeah, sorry about that. I don't know what's up with this giant spider crab, but like his claws are kind of busted up. Oh, there we go. Yep, they're dead. So now these other 2 giant spider crabs, they're just gonna flex their claws. They're literally just aura farming. The other 2, I guess, went back to their house. Let's see. It looks like my spot's okay. We are under attack by pink, which is technically the only team left. Can I get another giant Japanese spider crab? Oh, dude, look at the coconut crabs. Look at them all jumping in. Yeah, another one just popped up. Let's go, dudes. This is so much fun. Oh my gosh. Look how quick they're spawning in. This is incredible. Yes. Yes. We are unstoppable. Okay, let's see if they can take out even one of the Japanese spider crabs. Let's see. All right, they're gonna try their best. Look, they're chopping at the limbs. If they can kill all the limbs, this thing will die. Let's see. They only have 3 more left. Oh, they gotta move quick. It's right at their castle. Oh no. Oh no, they're not gonna be able to get the job done, dude. Half of them aren't even doing anything. What the? They got all the legs, but it was too late. Commanding an entire crab army was one of my life dreams come true. But now I need to check on my good old friend, Gerald the Duck. Let's see how he's doing. First up, Duck Life Origin. We get a little backstory on Gerald. We used to own a huge farm and we're making tons of money. And then one day a tornado comes along and destroys everything. The only thing that survives is a single duck egg. So my goal is to train this duckling into a racing duck legend in order to make enough money to rebuild my farm. And that's where Gerald comes in. The first game is super simple. We have to train Gerald in running, swimming, and flying. The main thing we have to focus on is the energy level in the top left section of the screen. And in order to increase that, I can feed Gerald these seeds. There you go, buddy. He's already level 1, level 2, and now he's level 3. But we ran out of seeds. If I go into the shop, you guys can see that we can buy more seeds, and we can also buy special seeds called skill seeds. The one problem is I have no money. That is until I hit this button right here. Now we have 1,000 coins, which means that I should be able to buy at least 100 of the skill seeds. To make things a little bit quicker, we're gonna activate my handy dandy auto clicker, and now you guys can see that there's a giant mound of blue seeds for Gerald. But look how happy Gerald is. I fed Gerald his steroid seeds until he hit the max level of 150, and the next step is to go ahead and train him. The first obstacle is pretty simple. We just have to make sure Gerald jumps over these rolling balls. I I died? How did I die with hacks? I think we're getting the hang of this. Our score is almost at 1,000. Go, Gerald, go. Oh, double ball. Not a problem for Gerald. Oh, 2 back-to-back. We gotta go a little bit faster here, Gerald. Our high score was 2,000, and Gerald is now running level 21. Let's see if that's enough to beat the beginner races. We can start out with Green Valley. Okay, so Gerald should have more energy than the other ducks, but let's see if all of that training is going to get him a #1 spot. Come on, Gerald, you got this. You're a beast. That's right, Gerald. Hop your way to victory. Hop, hop. Hop. Yes, Gerald. Go, Gerald. Yes, Gerald. You are a god duck. We came in first. And to celebrate, I gave Gerald even more of his steroided out seeds. If we want Gerald to turn into a god, we're not only going to need him to run fast. We're going to need him to be an all-terrain vehicle that can get through any obstacle in the entire game. The swimming challenge is pretty simple. All I have to do is just make sure that Gerald goes right, left, straight, and down. And as long as he stays on the screen and doesn't hit really any of the obstacles, we should be able to, in theory, go practically forever. I'm not even really sure why I'm collecting these coins, considering I have hacks that can give me 10,000 coins in under 2 seconds. It starts to get pretty quick after you get to 5,000, and then even faster when you get to 7,000. And by the time you get close to 10,000, it kind of feels like you're moving 100 miles an hour. I think that's enough swimming for today. More siege, Gerald. I really don't think this is actually doing anything. The last element we need to make sure Gerald is proficient in is flying. We need to slide down this giant hill and then basically just drag Gerald up and down in order for him to collect these coins. There's not really many ways to get better at this. You kind of just have to do it over and over again. Eventually, he runs out of steam because he is kind of just a duck with very tiny wings and a ginormous double ball body. So what I can do to speed things up is hit this handy dandy hack button, and just like that, the energy, flying, swim, and running levels are all over 1,000. And since we had some extra money, I decided to get Gerald this really cool baseball hat. Now let's go demolish some duck noobs. Let's see how Gerald does in his second race ever. Okay, go. Oh my god, he's done. That took like 2 seconds. They all got disqualified. That's how good Gerald now is. There's not really a way to skip straight to the World Championship of duck racing, so let's just do a quick montage of Gerald absolutely demolishing the competition in every single race. Oh, you guys were so close to finishing, not to Gerald. Show them, Gerald. Yes. Oh my gosh, Gerald is an all-terrain vehicle. I think you were supposed to swim in this section of the race. Huh? Wait, all of the other ducks finished. You came second? How is that even possible? It said I got disqualified? Was Gerald too fast for that race? So it turns out Gerald is too fast, which means we're gonna have to subtract some of the experience. Don't worry, I'll make sure that goes back up into the thousands later in today's video. But for right now, we need to make sure that Gerald is kind of similar to the other ducks, because apparently he has to actually touch the flag in order to finish the race. That's more like it. Let's make sure to fix these numbers, and we officially made our way to the amateur races. It looks like here I can just skip to the final one. This is called rooftop jumping. Let's see how Gerald does. Oh no! Gerald ran straight into that building. And this time, even though he flew over the flag, it seems like the game actually thinks that he came in first. Let's check out the swimming pool. That was quick. Gerald has to jump off this diving board, and he flew way too fast, but hopefully that still counts. The final amateur race, we need to go, I think, just straight up this railing. Let's see what happens. Done. Moving on to the expert races. We have to go up the volcano. Gerald can do this practically in his sleep. I really don't know why these other ducks even bother trying. This is probably what everybody else felt like when Usain Bolt was still in the Olympics. They would just watch him finish first in everything. They were really just always racing for second place. Now he has to go across this river, and since his swimming is level 974, that shouldn't be a problem. Kevin, I want you to watch greatness. I know you're a chicken, but if you ever want to join the Olympics, that's what you're gonna have to do. I decided to congratulate Gerald on all of his newfound success with a brand new hat, and just for fun, we're gonna add as much experience as possible. That looks good enough to me, and now we can officially enter the World Championship. So far, this is Gerald's race record. We have been chosen to race against the world champion. If I win, I will receive enough money to rebuild the farm. Here we go, guys. 3, 2, 1, Gerald, show him who's boss. Oh. The race is over. Gerald just teleported to the end. The only problem is I don't know if I actually broke the game. Yeah, I think he might be too fast. Let's try this one more time. Okay, Gerald, I need you to not be a superhuman. I need you to actually maybe just do exactly that. I think that was a compelling performance. Did Gerald touch the finish line? I think he did, ladies and gentlemen, which means Gerald is now the world champion of ducks. This is what a champion looks like. Next up, Duck Life 2 World Champion. It says I can enter my name name, but it won't let me. So I guess my name is Duck Gerald. For this game, we don't really get any backstory. Gerald became the world champion, and then I guess he lost all of his abilities. Like most people that become #1 at something, I guess he kind of got bored of it and then let himself go, just like Thor did. Gerald's now kind of fat, but he still wants to be #1 in the world again and become a world champion. The problem is, we don't really have any money. Don't worry, I fixed that. We're gonna see if Gerald likes the $1 seeds. It looks like he kind of does. Now let's see if he likes the $15 super seeds. I think it's safe to say he likes these a little bit more. Apparently, I've reached the maximum energy level that I can be right now, but I should be able to fix that if I go into the shop and then hit upgrade a few times. Now his max level can be 150, and I can also give him this cool dapper hat. That's a good duck, Gerald. Just keep on eating. You're gonna be big and strong just like you used to be 10 minutes ago. Even though his energy is back to being level 150, we still have to go ahead and train all of the other skills. This time around, we have flying, swimming, and running, and we also have a new one, climbing. Let's train the climbing first. Okay, so what I have to do is just jump back and forth like Super Mario Bros. And then avoid the obstacles so that I don't get caught. I guess Gerald will be performing activities like this later in today's races, so we need to make sure that he's prepared for anything. That's right, Gerald, even faster. Okay, it's actually starting to get a little bit difficult here. It's nothing that Gerald can't handle because he has all of the energy in the world. Just like all of the other games, this starts to get a little bit quicker the longer you survive. You could also get caught at random little tiny sections that you would not think you can get caught on, so you do have to kind of be careful and kind of just also spam left and right. That way Gerald never gets stuck, except for that time. The other skill games are pretty much exactly the same as the other game. For running, you have to jump over balls, except this time it's not the same ball every single time. You'll get some baseballs, some oranges, and if you're lucky, you'll even get another duck rolling your way. Okay, that might not actually be in the game, but how cool would that be? I think it's about time for our first race. Since we want to become the world champion, we need to conquer all of the popular countries: Scotland, England, Egypt, Hawaii, and Japan. Hawaii is my favorite country. And instead of having 4 random races, now we have 3 different rounds. Round 1 is cliff jumping. So let's see how Gerald does jumping off of a cliff. This one actually might be a little bit of a struggle if Gerald has to fly, because yeah, we didn't really train him to do that yet. So he might be a little bit slow. And also I didn't train him in the ways of swimming like he used to be really good at. So we might actually come in last place. Wait for it. Let's see. Yeah, we just came in last, even though I'm hacking. Let me go ahead and fix that real quick. And let's try that again, Gerald. Take 2. Let's see what he does. Go, Gerald. Yes, that's what I'm talking about, my beautiful duck boy. Now that is how you become a world champion of ducks. These ducks are probably so confused. They're thinking, how did Gerald get so good so quick? He used to be trash. Round number 2 is rock climbing. We actually trained in this one, so I have a feeling Gerald will be able to practically run up the wall just like that, and also do a really cool front flip to stunt on every other one of the ducks. You guys are all slowpokes. Don't even do the cool roll. You don't deserve it. And for the area final, I believe that it just combines together all of the other areas. So Gerald has to run up this Windows XP screensaver, do a cool little jump, and then essentially just fly all the way to the finish line. Ooh, first he has to climb the cliff that we just did 2 seconds ago. And of course, he got first place. Next up, we have to test our abilities in the city of England. Let's see, we're starting out in the sewer underneath a yellow taxi. Gerald is going to swim through all of the sewer water, do a really cool epic front flip, and just like that, get to the finish line. The other ducks were too close for comfort, so let's make sure that that doesn't happen again. Here's some more super seeds, just in case you got hungry again. Round number 2 is called the leap of faith. So now that we're out of the sewer system, we now have to jump off of this like tiny little cliff, and Gerald just flew right past the finish line. The other ducks weren't able to make it in time. Suck on that, other ducks. And just like the first round, we're going to go ahead and go out of the sewer, do a really awesome front flip, go over the bridge past these pretty big cars, and then fly right to the finish line. Gerald did that without breaking a sweat. Before we fly all the way over to Egypt, I think Gerald deserves to go ahead and get a brand new hat. This one is his favorite. No, Gerald, you don't need the normal seed. You hate it. I can't have him eating the equivalent of junk food these days. He only gets the best of the best. Okay, this time around, he's climbing over different ancient monuments like the pyramids, and these guys, these jackal-looking dudes, are these actually in Egypt? I am a little bit worried that Gerald is just too fast once again and didn't actually finish the race, which is exactly what flipping happened. The game didn't even register it. It just says results text, which sadly means I need to go ahead and make sure Gerald becomes actually human again. Hopefully that does the trick. Show them who's the boss, Doc Gerald. That's good. So far, amazing. Now just make sure you touch the finish line, maybe? I don't know if that's gonna quite cut it. Gosh dang it, Gerald, you're too good. Okay, slight problem with the hacks. I was able to lower all of his other stats, but his energy levels are now in the negatives. So I am kind of curious what happens now if I go into the race. Is he even going to be able to move? Nope, he ran out of energy and immediately fell asleep. He's like Paul Blart from Paul Blart Mall Cop with hypoglycemia and just passes out whenever he doesn't have energy. More super seed for you there, little guy. It's not in the thousands like I want it to be, but hopefully it's enough to conquer Egypt. Dust them up, Gerald. The other ducks are probably really confused why Gerald goes from being an absolute utter god to then being human again, where they can actually see him in the race. This time around, it seems like it actually worked. Gerald maybe went a little bit too fast because his hat is not perfectly centered on his head like it used to be. Round number 2 is the Oasis. Gerald is really good at swimming, so I'm not too worried about this one. Good job, Gerald. And hopefully we can get past the final race without any mishaps happening. So far, so good. He nailed the front flip. This is where he's run into issues before, but since the finish line is moved back, we can fly and splash right into this little pond, flip my baby flippers, and watch Gerald hop directly through the finish line into the sunset. The other ducks actually got weirdly close. Are they also hacking? Before heading over to my favorite country, Hawaii, let's make sure that we have more experience. Hopefully this isn't too much. First up, we need to go ahead and conquer the cruise ship. And done. We didn't even touch the water. Next up, we need to just jump over a volcano. Okay, that can't be too hard, right? Good job, Gerald. He completely missed the volcano. And now when we combine both of those things together, Gerald just has to jump off of the cruise ship, fly directly over the ocean, go through the palm trees, up the volcano, and right to the finish line. Which, oh, nice. He was able to climb and flip and stick the landing right at the end. That was epic. The other ducks didn't even get close that time. The final country is going to be, the semifinal is in Japan. So Gerald, if you can somehow pull this off, I will get you all you can eat sushi. I have no idea what that says. If you guys do, please leave a comment down below. So Gerald is going inside this building to a diving board and he's flying directly over the entire pool. He's too fast that he keeps flying into the walls. He's going up the Rainbow Road and this should be the end, right? Oh no, he's going over to the DAP, past McDuckles. I don't know what that is. Into the final splash zone. We have to be at the end soon, right? There it is. We stuck the landing and we finished the race. That has to be like a world record, right? Since Gerald made that look so easy, I do kind of have a feeling that if I hit my handy dandy hack button and I max this out to like 1,000, I think it might just work for the championship final. Let's see, guys. So it's me versus, I think it might be that same duck from the first game. Oh my gosh. We actually might be too fast. It's neck and neck, guys. Oh my, yo! Okay, we just went past that building. We're literally going so fast, we're off the screen. It's basically the same exact race. Did we finish it though? That is the question. We did. We actually did. The timer has started, which means we did it. And the other world champion didn't even get close. I'm pretty sure that's it for Duck Life 2. The final Duck Life of the day is Duck Life 3 Evolution. Things are about to get a little bit weird. The Daily News. Farmer invents genetically modified ducks. Ducks can now be bred to become specialized for a certain skill. Duck racers are ecstatic at the news. A new breed of duck racing is here. Ah, so you heard about the modified ducks. Well, take your pick. First is the worst, second is the best, third is the one with the hairy chest. I'm going for number 4. Welcome to the squad, Gerald. Apparently, Gerald is now a swimming duck. Congrats, you are now on your way to becoming world champion. I've already done this 2 other times. So apparently there's 3 different leagues, amateur, advanced, and professional. I'll be beating all 3. And to really speed this up, guys, we are just going to max out all of my training things. I do want to see if any are different. The flying one does look kind of cool. It looks like they upgraded the slide a little bit. And since we are so fast, we actually just beat the entire thing. Okay, so I modified it so that we're at level, like, what is that? This is flying level 50, guys. And already flying level 50 is really difficult. They also do have new seeds that you can collect and new coins. So now there's these purple coins. Okay, it seems like I survived long enough to make things a little bit slower, but that started out super duper fast. It also now warns you when obstacles are coming, which is pretty nice. Next up, we have the running race, which is still exactly the same. The only difference this time around is they made it slightly more difficult with bouncing tennis balls. It's actually kind of hard. But of course, Gerald is able to handle anything except for a tennis ball to the forehead. Climbing seems pretty much the exact same. It would have been pretty sweet if they added in more obstacles or maybe different lanes that I could climb up. But I guess if it's not broke, no need to fix it. And last but not least, we have swimming, which is apparently Gerald's best attribute. It does kind of seem like the art department got a little bit of a budget boost because the glaciers look 10 times designs better. Everything else looks kind of the same. Oh, they also added in boats. That just killed Gerald. Anyway, I think we're ready to race. We're immediately going straight to the qualifiers. Race number 1 should be quite simple. Let's see how Gerald does. So our stats aren't anything crazy right now, but they're still good enough to be able to win the first race. Congratulations, you won. Now go win all the other races. Well, yeah, what else am I gonna do? Hold up, ladies and gentlemen. Did you guys get your cookie plushie yet? Because if you guys didn't check them out yet, make sure you guys scan this QR code right here. Or you guys can head over to BeckBroJack.co. You guys are definitely gonna wanna go quick because my brother Dirt Boy already bought 300 of them from the last time that I saw you. So if you guys want one, you should go get one. Back to the video. Race number 2, we have to go from up here to down there. Luckily, my flying isn't at level 69,000 because if it was, I don't think that would have registered. It seems like this orange duck is going to be my competition. And just like that, we're already at the final for the qualifiers. Do your worst, Gerald. Flip that little flippy, jump down to the cliff, climb over, do the flip, and fly right down to the finish line. Who's my good little duck? Now we can go all the way to the finals. Race number 1, we have to focus on our running ability. Is anybody else even good at running? No, it does not seem like it. Gerald flexed on them and climbed up the last section. Next up, we have to climb over this giant cruise ship. Gerald could do this in his sleep. Look at this absolute god of a duck. We probably should upgrade his flying ability pretty soon though. And the final of the final is going to be this. I don't even care what it is. I'm just gonna go, sit back, relax, eat my bag of nuts, and watch Gerald do what Gerald does best. You're doing great there, buddy. Go, Gerald, go! Yeah! Oh, that's a good looking duck. OMG, I'm evolving. Your duck is now an ugly duck. You can now enter the Advanced League. Welcome to the Advanced League in London. New training, advanced contestants, new longer tracks, and a maximum level of 100. Yeah, I don't think the maximum level really applies to me. As an ugly duck, we need to make sure to overcompensate for that by giving Gerald even more experience. I wonder if any of these look different. Advanced flying training. Okay, what the? Oh my, okay, I think I just hit a building. This is a little bit more advanced than I was prepared for. What about running? So this is exactly the same, except with London as the backdrop. Oh wait, they have stairs. I stand corrected. This is totally different, guys. I also refuse to believe that Gerald is hopping at 15 miles per hour. If anything, this is probably like 2 miles per hour. Ooh, they actually made climbing look a little bit different. Oh, this is nice. I mean, it's essentially the same exact game, just retextured with satellites and buildings, but it is kind of cool. What if I hit a satellite? Nothing happens. I can literally just go ahead and jump to the other side. Imagine you live in the city and you see an ugly duck absolutely ripping up the side of your building. Comment down below what you do. Part of me thinks that Gerald could literally do this all day. Out of all of the different trainings, this one is definitely the easiest. And the final training that's been upgraded is the advanced swimming. So now instead of boats and stuff, we have submarines. Oh no, a boat. What will I do? Oh shoot, it's another submarine. I think the advanced swimming training facility might have gotten a little bit easier. It looks like we have to do all of the qualifiers once again. This looks pretty similar to some of the races in the last game. It is kind of concerning how all of the other ducks look kind of weird. And since all of the ducks are evolved to be specialized, you can tell which duck is supposed to be good at which thing. The ugly duckling, which is what Gerald is great at swimming for some reason. This duck is definitely good at jumping and running. And then I guess the orange duck is the flyer of the group, or maybe the mountain climber. I really can't tell. It really doesn't matter because even though Gerald might look like an ugly duckling, he is still the world champion of all ducks, which is why we're already on the finals. Oh my gosh, that was so fast. Oh, hey, what's up, other ducks? Yeah, you guys might think you're genetically modified, but you are nowhere near as genetically modified as Gerald. All of his chromosomes have been scrambled. His DNA has DNA. He's like all of the X-Men mutant creatures combined into one great god. Also, if you guys do want me to play other duck lives, comment down below which one I should check out next. I recently found out that there's like 10. This will be the final race for the intermediate league. And then after this, there should just be one more league that we have to get through. And that's also when we can see Gerald's final form. OMG, I'm evolving. Your duck is now a Murduck. I did not see that coming. Welcome to the professional league in Easter Island. Oh my gosh, Gerald, you're gorgeous. To celebrate, here are some super steroid seeds. Oh my gosh, I was not expecting him to use his flipper arms. That is terrifyingly cool. As always, we need to check out the new training facilities. So this time we're flying around and we got to get through different like Easter Island face obstacles. Training complete. Amazing. amazing. Gerald should probably not be very good at running since he doesn't have feet anymore. He just has a dolphin tail. Also, I'm not entirely sure what this running training is. There's no longer balls coming towards Gerald. There's just different things that he has to parkour on. Why do these trainings keep getting easier the more Gerald evolves? Climbing looks a lot different. It kind of reminds me of the first version of climbing, but Gerald's animation is so cool. Imagine the upper flipper strength that you would have to have in order to pull your entire body up. And for swimming, it looks like they actually fully changed the mechanics here. It's an entirely new minigame where I have to click to go up and then I need to release it to go down. But Gerald is so good at swimming that I can't go down fast enough to avoid the cave. So I'm just gonna go out and say that he's probably good when it comes to swimming. And just in case he isn't, let's just add even more. We can go ahead and max out all of these things until they go off the screen. Now it's officially time for the final races. This first one is about flying. We can also get our first look at some of the other duck evolutions, and just like that, they're already gone. Gerald's done it again, ladies and gentlemen. He's completed the race before anybody even got close. Race number 2 is Volcano Lake. This is where Gerald should shine because he is part duck, part mermaid. Hey, what's up, everybody? You guys look weird. Okay, so purple is definitely the flying duck. So let's see how purple does on this one, which should combine flying and swimming, except Gerald might just fly over the entire thing. Oh wait, no, we're gonna have to climb. Okay, that wasn't even a climb. He just leapt up that mountain, and hopefully he doesn't fly over the finish line. I think he might have. Will it count? I think it actually will. Yes. And we're moving on to the final 3 races. Okay, this time we're starting out at the top of the screen, and he's just gonna waddle his way all the way to the right to the finish line. This is awesome. They grow up so fast, ladies and gentlemen. Race number 2 of the finals is the cliff. Gerald is the perfectly evolved form of a duck. Did he come back down? Okay, yeah, he did. I won. Okay, sweet. And this is it, guys. The final race of Duck Life 3 Evolution. Oh, there's other ducks telling me to go. All right, cool. We did a flip and we went right into flying and running. I feel like the game devs were not ready for a duck like Gerald to play this game. And it looks like it is counting this as a victory. An otherworldly portal has appeared. I wonder where it goes. Wait, what? The portal takes you to the lair of the ultimate racer. As you travel, you feel yourself evolve. Your duck is now a supreme duck. What does that even mean? Oh my gosh, this is awesome. I think we're officially ready for the final race. Gerald has reached his ultimate final form. This is the champion duck. He will not lose easily. Watch out for his army of Domo Kun. Click on them to stop them from attacking. Okay, Gerald, you might need to slow down a little bit here. I need to protect you, apparently. Okay, I gotta literally just like click right where Gerald is to get rid of these guys. Okay, he should be able to get through a couple by himself. I guess I'll just click on them just for fun. Okay, we have to be pretty close to the end. They have pirate ships. They have jetpacks. Why would they put them up there? Maybe they're ready for ducks like Gerald that are hacking. And yeah, so that was the finish line. And the Supreme Duck Overlord is nowhere to be seen. Congratulations, you win. I'm not sure if you guys knew this by now, but I love hacking games. And I'm thinking of hacking just one more. This time I'll be hacking one of my favorite games, Plants vs. Zombies. So guys, we're playing survival mode on the pool level, and as you guys know, I have officially hacked the game. You guys are probably wondering,
Jack, you're not a hacker. How did you hack the game, and what does that even mean?
Well, first things first, ladies and gentlemen, if I hit this button right here, watch my sun real quick. We now have 8,000 sun. And also too, if I grab this handy dandy sunflower, I am gonna place it without a lily pad on the water. Yeah, you're not supposed to be able to do that. And in today's video, my goal is simple. I am going to try to break the game, and more importantly, break my PC. So stick around to the end to see if I can do it. Another really cool feature is that I can just turn off the recharge for all of my plants. So we could basically just grab the cat lily and we could spam it in the corner in the same exact spot. It's not replacing the other cat lilies. It is actually placing on top of them. So we have tons and tons of them just chilling in this corner. And if that wasn't enough for you guys, let me go ahead and hit this. We now have an entire row. And if I hit it again, we now have 2 rows on top of each other. And 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, this video is about to get a little bit crazy. This is gonna be a little bit too easy, so let's go back to the main menu. We're gonna do something that I've always wanted to do in Plants vs. Zombies. I remember seeing these videos videos when I was younger of people doing Dr. Zomboss's Revenge Challenge, and they would hack the game to have plants that you weren't supposed to have in order to absolutely annihilate Dr. Zomboss. So that's what we're going to be doing today. This giant hunk of metal zombie has no clue what's about to happen. So most of the time you have to wait for the conveyor belt, and then you have to place down one plant at a time, just like this. But what I can do, ladies and gentlemen, is hit this button right here in order to fill the back row with tons of melon pults. Not just one, guys. We're gonna spam this. Eat my melon, zombies! And then if that wasn't enough, we can go ahead and put the winter melons on the second row. Dr. Zomboss is so cooked, bro. Oh, I kind of did not remember that he spawns in a giant flaming meatball. That's honestly not a problem, because for my next trick, I'm gonna go ahead and get a ton of cattails, and we're gonna place them right at the front part of the roof. And I'm basically just gonna spam this until Dr. Zomboss comes back down. So in the bottom right section of the screen, you can see that we need to do a certain amount of damage in order to beat the level. And I think we're about to do that, guys. I think he's about to be dead. he's coming crumbling down. Well, that's one way to beat Dr. Zomboss, guys. Yeah, he just raised the white flag because I had hacks. You guys might be wondering,
Jack, did you beat all of the other mini games using hacks?
Yes, I did. Thank you for asking. But guys, that was all in preparation for the ultimate survival mode. We're gonna go ahead and start survival on endless to see just how far we can get. Will the game break or will my computer explode? Here we go, guys. We are going to see just how far we can get. So right off the bat, I guess we're just gonna make an entire sunflower factory in the corner here. It really doesn't matter since I don't think any of the plants actually cost sunflower anymore. And next order of business is going to be to place down the three-peaters in the back right here. And I think every single lane should have the torchwood, and we could even put it on the water without a lily pad. Before I started, the game was basically asking me if I was sure if I wanted to start because I didn't have any lily pads. Yes, I do, because I don't need lily pads when I have the next best thing, a ton of hacks. What I can do is just spam the three-peaters right here. We could basically just have 3 rows of three-peaters that are shooting out flaming peas. And since we're starting out a little bit too overpowered for the zombies, I'm just gonna go ahead and increase the game speed. We're gonna increase it to 2 times speed so that things go just a little bit quicker. Oh, it is a bad day to be a zombie. So the first couple of flags, I'm not really too worried about, to be honest. I don't think that my PC is gonna struggle too much with them, not unless I start spamming an insane amount of plants, which I will definitely be trying out later. I want to see just how many cob cannons I'll be able to place down before my PC starts to be an absolute jet engine flamethrower. Fire in the hole! Should I even be placing down pumpkins? You're supposed to place down the pumpkins around other plants to give them extra protection. I'm gonna use the pumpkins as a way to just shield my other plants. Since it's only the first wave of the zombies in survival mode, we're not really gonna see anything too powerful. But I'm really hoping by the end, we see some insanely powerful zombies. Like this time around, we have to worry about a ladder zombie and a ducky tube zombie and even a balloon zombie. We can also change up our strategy every single round. So I do have a couple ideas. The next one, I just want to have garlic and a Gatling pea gun. I don't really plan on placing down anything else, but I do have to kind of fill out my loadout. So let's just do it like that for now. Okay, so we are gonna get new plants, but I do want to remove all of the other ones. And basically the strategy is going to be to place down the garlics on the sides like this, and we're gonna funnel the zombies into the center. I can't even see if this is working though. Three-peaters, I need you to chill. Okay, there we go. We're gonna get rid of our cob cannons and stuff like that. So let's see what happens if they will go into the center where I'm gonna have my Gatling gunners at the ready. Let's see now. Okay, so they can't actually go into the water. So this entire strategy is kind of cooked. They're just gonna keep going back and forth. I can also add a Gatling gunner with the sunflower factory that I have in the top left section, which is actually insane. Oh wait, what do I do about wait, what do I do with the balloon boys? I forgot about the balloon boys. wait a second. No, I need cattails. I need cattails to hit the balloon boys. That was a close call, guys. Okay, all right, we're back. I'm just really hoping that my PC is going to be able to handle some of the later rounds. Would it be too crazy to do 5 times speed? We'll test that out in just a second here. It looks like this time around, we do have to worry about Gargantuar and his little impy boy. These guys would be a lot happier if they had some Skittles. Okay, guys, for this round, I have a brand new strategy. So first things first, we're gonna need to dig up pretty much everything. Can I just clear everything? Is that even possible? Yes, it is. Okay, so for this round, guys, we're gonna be at 1x speed, but pretty much I just wanna go ahead and try to survive the round without any plants that actually shoot. We're gonna do a line of squash grass right there. I'm gonna put our plants in the back that do like the wind ability. I kind of forgot that they do not stick around. We're gonna do a line of potato mines in the back. Even the potatoes are gonna be in the water. We could also just straight up do a chili pepper on every single level, which is incredibly overpowered, as I'm sure you guys know. So let's go ahead and let's up the speed just a little bit. The next thing we can do is add in the spike rock. So since we have hacks turned on, we actually don't need the spike weed in order to place down the spike rock. And the cost doesn't matter. Like these things increase in cost over time, which is kind of crazy. And wait, stuff's actually kind of get a little bit close. Nah, bro, cherry bomb, you're dead. And you guys are dead. Let's see if I can maybe win the entire round with just these spike rocks. So we can place them everywhere. But more importantly, we could also place them on top of each other, which is kind of crazy. But I guess in the water, we could do this just to like drag them down and we could just spam it a little bit. Let's see. Okay, yeah, it only uses one at a time, which is just like I intended. That's working flawlessly. And I'm kind of curious what would happen if, like, let's say towards the front, right? This one right here, I'm just going to spam as many times as I can. I think we're at like 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 spike rocks. Okay, I gotta do the thing where I blow away all the balloons. See you later, dudes. They just got yeeted. Oh yeah, look at these guys. There's really nothing in the water that I can do other than, I guess, plant these cherries and also these like tangle kelps. We're gonna just keep planting a ton of stuff. No, wait. What are you doing? What are you doing? Hey, back up. Nope. Not today there, good sir. Oh, whoa, look at that. We got Gargantuar, who actually, I don't think he gets really affected by the spike rock too much, but I am kind of curious what's gonna happen when he gets to this one, because I think that's the one where I put down like 15. Okay, guys, we now have what? 4 Gargantuars, 5 Gargantuars that are doing some damage to my spike rocks. This might be a problem with my game plan, which is why we might need to just spend a little cash on planting some of these cherry bombs. A huge wave of zombies is approaching. That's gonna be a-okay because I have my handy dandy fan. And wait, can I squash these guys? I kind of forgot. Oh yeah, dude, they all just got squashed. And it takes 2 squashes to kill the big guy. I cannot wait for my next strategy though. This strategy, I mean, it was okay, but I could definitely do better. Okay, guys, the next strategy is super simple. We kind of did it earlier, but I just want to have an entire row of cattails. And basically, I just want to fill up my entire screen with cattails. I'm not going to place them on top of each other just to see if like this is a strategy that could actually win the round. Oh my God, dude, if my PC is going to crash, it's going to be with the cattails. Look how much they cost now, dudes. We're up to 2,000 sunflower power per cattail that I'm placing down. That is crazy. Okay, I'm just going to leave my hands off of it and let's see if they can actually win out. So we're on 6 flags right now in the hardest survival endless mode. We have cats on every single section, and I guess I accidentally placed down a cactus. So that dude's just like being weird in the back. He's hiding like John Cena. Should I even speed this up a little bit? Okay, so the next speed that I can do, guys, is 5x speed. Let's do it in 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. My PC's actually like kind of overheating right now. I can feel it. It's like down under my left foot, bro. And I can legit feel it. It's humming right now. So far, it's looking good, but I don't know, guys. They're kind of getting close. Okay, never mind. That was way too easy. For the next round, my strategy is simple. I'm gonna need nuts and I'm gonna need something to chomp on them. Okay, so let's go over to my hack screen and let's see. So I need to, first up, I'm gonna clear all of my plants. Well, I think before I do that, let's just go on half speed right now. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna clear every single one of the plants, guys, because the next strategy is going to be to do a line of tall nuts just like this, and then right behind them, I want to add in chomps. We're gonna do chomps all across the back line, and just in case they get past that first line, we're gonna have a second line. And for whatever reason, guys, if they get past the second line, we're gonna have a third line of chomps set up. Not just one line though, guys. We're gonna add in multiple chomps per tile here, just like this. Let's do 3 to start. Let's just see what happens. Okay, so we're gonna have 3 chomps right back there. Let's go ahead and let's do 2 times speed in 3, 2, 1, go. Everything's getting chomped so far. It's really just gonna be a matter of like how quickly they can chew up the zombies. So far, it's not that quick. I'm actually kind of getting nervous here. They're already through. Okay, nope. We need more chomps. More chomps. We need a lot more chomps. We need a lot more chomps. We need cherry bombs. This strategy is failing. It's a failing strategy. Chili pepper, save me. Oh my gosh, no, dude, this is bad. This is really bad. Oh, okay, what do I do? Another line of nut. We need more nuts. Nuts, chomp. I don't think I really need them in the middle yet. Middle, nothing really bad has happened. There we go. Every single time I place down a chomp, they're immediately chomping. This is crazy. Eventually, I'm gonna place down so many chomps that they're gonna overwhelm the zombies, right? Eventually, I'll win. I don't know how many I need to place down for that to actually happen. For them to chew the zombie faster than they can actually spawn back in. I don't know what that looks like, guys. I'm trying to keep up. My fingers are starting to hurt. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think so far so good. They're getting through right there. So there we go. We gotta put some chomps right in that lane too. This is crazy. This is the craziest Plants vs. Zombies mode I've ever played in my entire life. Oh my goodness. It's like a mini game. No, okay. Nope. They are through. They're everywhere. No. Bad zombies. Oh my gosh, wait, they're still coming. Okay, new strat, guys. Let's go back to the battlefield. Oh my gosh, not these things. Can they squash the tall nuts? I kind of forget. Nope, do not explode. Thank you very much. Yep, they just smash right through. Okay, that's gonna be a serious problem. So we're gonna need to blow up them for sure. There we go. And okay, let's go back to the first column here, and we're gonna fill that with the ice room, I guess. Wait, no, they're everywhere. No, I have tall nuts in the back. Imagine you're a zombie, bro, and then you just randomly see these plants spawning in, especially ones that should not be able to spawn in on the water. These zombies are cooked before they even spawn in, and they literally have no idea why. Let's clear everything, and then we'll spam this back. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Okay, nothing's getting by that, guys. I'm just gonna put my hands up, and let's see if they can beat the rest of the wave. This is crazy. I can't believe this is actually something that I can do. Okay, good. You're chomping, and when one chomps, the other ones are able to chew. So like there's 40 of them and they're all just eating the same stuff. It's kind of like how real life Venus flytrap plants are, because it's not just one usually. There's like 5 or 10 a part of the same plant that goes to the same like host plant that just eats for everybody. There you go. Okay, dude, they're just chomping away. This is awesome. I mean, you can technically never lose. If I lost with hacks, I would be so embarrassed. That would be the most embarrassing things that ever happened to me. Okay, there we go. We beat that wave. Now, since I did that with chompers, should I do it with something else? Okay, guys, here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna turn up the game speed to 10x game speed. You know it's 10x now because look at the pogo zombie. He's bopping up and down extremely fast. It doesn't really matter what plants I have. As long as I have the cattail, everything is gonna be fine. All right, guys, so here we go. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna, wait, should I just leave this? Hold on, wait. I'm gonna clear all the plants in like 2 seconds here, and then we're gonna spam a different button here in just like 1 second, because I really wanna get to like later where we have more flags so that it gets more intense. Okay, there's not really a good opportunity to just like clear all. I guess I'll do this first and then I can clear all. But basically my strat is going to be to spam the cattails, but only in one tile. So I don't know if you guys can see, but there's like probably 30 there, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Oh, it crashed. It actually crashed. I crashed the game. Okay, so I think if I place down more than 100, the game dies. Okay, guys, here goes nothing. I'm gonna try to keep it under 100. Will this even work? I don't know, guys. Yeah, this strategy is actually cooked. There's no way. There's no way it works because they can't target them all at the same exact time. It's trying its best. It literally looks like an anaconda is trying to track down these zombies. Oh, they are so close to getting him. And I don't think I can add too many more cattails. If I add more, dude, literally the game's gonna crash again. Look how quickly they kill the bucket zombies. Okay, all right. I'm just like adding, there it goes. It crashed again. Okay, guys, new strat. We're gonna try to fill up the back row with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So we're gonna do 25 in the back, guys. That's 25 times 6. Somebody that's smart, do the math. And then we're gonna set it to 5x speed in 3, 2, 1. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Come on, guys. Come on, this has to work. This is awesome. This is the coolest thing I've ever done. Okay, maybe that's not true. I don't know. This is so cool. Bro, if I was 10 years old, I would actually be freaking out right now. My 10-year-old self wanted to do this so bad. Oh my goodness. This is insane. Yes, it worked. Okay. Okay, wait. They stole some of the cattails, but it doesn't matter because I still have like 24 left on every single tile. Wow. Oh my gosh, dude. What else would this be fun with? What other plant can I spam in the back row for this to be like incredibly cool? I have a lot of ideas, guys, but I don't think any of them are gonna beat this. Look, we got Gargantua right there. Bro is dead in like sub 2 seconds. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do 10x speed to try to get more flags because I really want to get to like flag level 69 and past that to show you guys just how crazy it gets. Dang it. Okay, guys, new strategy. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put 3 Peters and we're basically just gonna spam them right here on these back 2 tiles. And then what I could do is just put the torchwood there, torchwood there. I guess that way we actually have to put them like on every single lane, just like this. And the idea is that we're going to have flaming balls flying at the zombies from every single lane. And just in case something goes wrong, we're gonna have the tall nuts just like this. And I'm just gonna keep spamming these. And I'm just gonna hope that maybe this is easy easier on my PC compared to that many cattails. So let's just do this, guys, and let's see how it goes. Okay, I feel like this is pretty overpowered. I don't know if it's as good as the entire back row of cattails shooting out the spikes, but I guess we'll find out. And just in case something goes crazy, we'll have the umbrellas in the corner, just like that. We can also double protect our nuts with our pumpkins. And let's see how that goes when I turn this up to 5 times speed. Oh my gosh, it's gonna crash. It is definitely gonna crash. There's no way it doesn't crash, right? You guys are seeing this, right? I don't know if it's like actually displaying. I think it is. I'm looking at my recording software and I think it's picking up what's happening right now, but bro, this is crazy. This is actually insane. The zombies, even Gargantuar, they're getting like what, 2 or 3 tiles out before they die. There's actually nothing that they can do right now. They haven't even hit the tall nuts yet. Okay, I think the strategy is working, guys. So what I gotta do is just keep doing the same exact thing. And I'm gonna go crazy here. I'm gonna turn it up to 10x speed. Oh my gosh. You barely can see the difference in the balls, dude. It literally looks like a flamethrower coming from the back. I think it's working. I'm really not gonna know if we're dead. It's gonna happen in like 2 seconds if we actually do die. Okay, guys, we're on round number 22, and I've run into a small problem. We are starting to lose some of the tall nuts, so that means I do have to make a couple of adjustments, and the miners are getting behind our defenses, and they're eating all of our plants. So that's why I've been adding in some cattails here and there, just so the cattails are able to target those guys. But also, guys, I think it might be good just to put like spike rock throughout the entire back row. That way, if the miners do come, they'll take damage over time. And I don't think this is going to lag out my computer at all, since they kind of really don't do anything. So let's hope that this maybe solves my miner problem. Other than that, guys, I'm not entirely sure where my defenses can improve. I think I do need more firepower since the zombies are starting to get kind of close, especially on this bottom section. So let's just keep adding more 3-peaters. Even in 1 times speed, this is getting absolutely insane. Okay, good. The miner died pretty much instantaneously, which is exactly what I was hoping for. The main thing that we can't have dying are the 3-peaters. So let's just put some extra spike rocks next to the 3-peaters. And honestly, I think that this could potentially get us to flag level 100, as long as my game doesn't lag out. So let's go ahead and let's try this out. We're gonna go back to 10x speed. Here we go, guys. Okay, all right, we just gotta keep our eyes peeled. If anything goes crazy, I'm ready to turn it back to 1x speed. I need to make sure that my plants are good, my tall nuts are good. I got some chomps at the ready. My plants right now really don't matter, so let's go ahead and let's do that. That is pure zombie domination, ladies and gentlemen. It is music to my ears. There are so many Gargantuars starting to spawn, guys. We're only on flag level 38, and these zombies are no longer messing around, dude. They're sending in every possible thing that they can. I've never seen more balloons than in my entire life. It's like a birthday party. They're actually kind of starting to get a little bit close for comfort. I don't even know what else I can do, because if I add in more, I risk the fact that my game just might crash from all of the hacks that I put in. I do have one idea. In the 8th column, I could just spam spike rocks. I don't know how many of these I can legally put down without my PC exploding, but let's just try 20. So I have 20 spike rocks on each of these tiles right now, and let's just go back down to 1x speed. So this is what the game looks like if it was unmodded. Well, I guess the fact that I have 75 3-peaters in the back maybe looks a little bit modded, but other than that, this is what the game might look like if you were just playing without any hacks installed. Well, let's go ahead and crank it up to 10. I think so far it's solving my overall problem that I was running into, so job well done. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 2,000 flags, and they are officially starting to break through. This is insane. I'm not sure what the world record is, but if you guys know, please leave a comment down below. I'm not entirely sure if we beat that. It really doesn't matter, since technically we hacked the entire game. I have no idea how my PC has not had a nuclear explosion inside of itself yet. Oh no, it's over. It's so over, dude. There's no way I'm coming out of this alive. Oh my goodness. Wait, I gotta just slow this down. Let's go back to 1x speed just to see what I'm dealing with, guys. The miners have already taken out both of my cattails on the side. Luckily, I have the spike rocks cooking. All of the other spike rocks have been deleted. I think this might be it, guys. How am I still alive? Oh, there it goes. Sorry, Crazy Dave. Sorry about that, Crazy Dave. Okay, PVZ hacks are officially done, but next up, I'm thinking I can hack my fish. Time to turn this little guy into a beast. My first hack that I installed is actually something that I use quite a bit. If I hit this button on my keyboard right here, every single fish in the game should be unlocked. So if I head over to single player, we go over to the Great Barrier Reef, click on fish select, and you guys can see that we have every single fish automatically unlocked. We have the anglerfish, the baby barracuda, and we even have the megalodon. This is like the strongest fish in the game. Now, another problem that we might run into is running out of coins. Right now, I have 970, so I kind of feel a little bit broke, which leads me right into the next hack that I installed, which is an infinite money glitch. So if I hit this little button right here, I just got 1,000 more coins. And if I add an extra 0 to that, yeah, we just got 10,000 more coins. And the game actually doesn't even register it. What's the most coins I can give myself? Let's try 9,999. Nope, I can't even do that, guys. The most coins that I can give myself at a time is only 1,000. And I'm gonna spam it. I've also removed the coin cap, so I think I could just keep doing this literally forever. I think that should be enough money for today. Let's go ahead and see what happens if we spawn in as the Megalodon. I actually don't think that I've done this before. Okay, so I am literally a level 1 Megalodon, and I almost just peed my pants because, yeah, there's another Megalodon, but luckily, I think that might be my mom. Hey, Mom, how's it going? Yeah, I'm also a Megalodon. This is so weird. Usually, I'm very scared of Megalodons, and I would be swimming away, except now, I don't have to worry about getting eaten by my giant Megalodon mother. She loves me. We'll check out the other hacks in just a second here, guys. I want to see what happens if I try to go eat stuff as the Megalodon. Oh, yo, check it out. We got like a little baby Styxosaurus over here. What's up there, little guy? You're about to get chomped, my boy. Chomp it. That is crazy, dude. Literally, I just became the best flipping fish in the entire game, and I didn't even have to work for it. Okay, guys, so for the next few mods that we're going to be testing out, I need a smaller fish, and I also need a fish that has the gang ability. So I think that the Bebos is going to be perfect. Its passive ability is Rage, so every time I deal damage or take damage, I will get 30% extra damage and 40% bite speed. We're about to have a fish with anger issues. Okay, guys, but the next hack that I want to show you dudes, it isn't really so much of a hack. It is literally Huggy Wuggy's face from the Poppy Playtime video game. Yeah, I don't know exactly why this was added. I want to test out if this thing actually makes me more powerful. And will fish just run away from me because I am absolutely terrifying? Here, fishy, fishy. I just want to give you a hug. Okay, I think these are my brothers and sisters over here, so I'm not going to try to chop them. But there is this crab that's bebopping around. Let's see. Are you scared of me? What's up there, little dude? Wait, why does he kind of like low-key look like he wants to become friends with me? All right, little guy. I do feel kind of bad, but I got to test out a chop. Let's see. How much damage do I do? Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. He's chopping back. He's fighting back. Huggy Wuggy, bro. I'm hugging you. All right, cool. So yeah, you know, oh, hey, seriously, bro, my brother and sister just came and ate my meat. So I think it's safe to say that the Huggy Wuggy mask, even though it does look cool, I don't think it's helping me out too much. But our next mod is going to make us incredibly powerful. If you guys look at the bottom of the screen, you can see my health, but you can also see that green bar that's moving up and down. That bar is my sprint stamina. Now I also do have another bar if I jump out of water. I believe that I do have some sort of like oxygen meter. So since I'm a fish, if I spend too much time outside of the water, I will actually drown. But what I can do is turn on unlimited sprint and also unlimited oxygen. And there is this other ability called unlimited health. I've never actually used this before. So guys, all of them have been officially activated. So now when I sprint, you'll notice that that green stamina bar just doesn't drop anymore. So I am now the fastest fish in the entire big wide blue ocean. I don't even think a Megalodon could catch me. Bro, check out my mask moving left and right. That's insane. Okay, guys, so the next hack that I'm going to activate is infinite meat. Yeah, basically, if I hit this button right here, you'll notice that a random piece of meat spawns right in front of my face. And I can literally do this an infinite amount of times. So yeah, we have a giant piece of meat right here. That's right. Just let me take a little chomp of the meat. There we go. This meat is actually like way too big to the point where I don't think that I could actually eat the whole thing. All right, I don't want to latch onto this thing. I want to eat the tiny meat and then I could eat the big meat. Can I let this go? All right, there we go. Let's test out this guy right here. All right, so we got a little like babyier piece of meat. I only do 1.7 damage, which is literally rookie numbers. So what I gotta do is just go ahead and just get a little bit bigger. And since I have all of the meat in the world, this should go pretty quickly. But guys, if I do want to speed this up, that leads right into the next hack, which is this. If I hit this button, you'll see that my level just goes up. And I can hit it again and again and again until I am big enough to eat all of this meat. So yep, I can one-chomp that, I can one-chomp that, and we are automatically leveling up from all of the meat that I spawned in. We're level 25, level 26, level 27, level 28. And guys, I'm also thinking that I could use the meat glitch to level up other fish. So let's go back to our shark friends. Now that I am big and all grown up and I'm super duper cool. I mean, bro, if you saw this thing in the ocean, I don't think I would ever go in the ocean ever again. This is straight nightmare fuel. All right, what's up, little dude? Do you see any giant sharks anywhere. Another one of the tiny hacks that I installed is literally just to get rid of the water and turn it invisible so that I can see pretty much everything going on in the ocean. It kind of just looks like we're all flying around. Okay, guys, so we do have a shark right there. I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna start feeding this thing as much meat as physically possible. This shark is about to get big, bro. There you go. There you go. Boom. There. Check that out. Look, check out all that meat. There you go. Look, I'm like Santa Claus, except instead of giving you presents, I give you meat. I'm the meat man. Meat Claus. This shark is having a fantastic time, dude. It's literally eating everything like it's a giant sushi buffet. Boom. There you go, buddy. Just keep chopping, my guy. You're about to be the biggest shark in the ocean. Yo, guys, how crazy would it be if I'm able to make this shark big enough so that it can actually stand against the megalodon? Oh my goodness. Look how big it's getting, dude. Oh, holy smokes. That is a big fish. All right, man. So I gave you all of that meat. So now we have a truce. You won't eat me. I won't eat you. Okay, why is he being dumb right now? Just go eat the meat. He's swimming around with his mouth wide open. Bro, you're looking like a whale. That's exactly what I do as soon as I get to Chipotle. I go down the line and I'm pretty sure my mouth is open the entire time. Every time I go, I kind of hope that, what the heck, man? I'm trying to tell a story. All right, you asked for it. You're dead. I'm gonna level up so many times to the point where I am like twice the size of you, and then I'm gonna chomp you to death. And guys, keep in mind that this isn't even the best mod that we have. There are so many better mods to check out. Oh my god, that dude just got chomped. And I am going to eat all of the meat that he just ate. Hey guys, it's me again. You just saw me 2 seconds ago, but if you guys have been watching the video for this long, you guys are now officially members of the Cookie Club. As a member of the Cookie Club, you guys seriously need to get your very own cookie plushie. Like, there's no way you guys have watched this video for over an hour and haven't scanned this QR code right here, or checked out BeckBroJack.co. If you already did it, great. If not, definitely go check it out, and make sure you guys use code Bessie for 10% off. All right, Cookie Club, let's get back to the video. Yeah, we just leveled up all the way to level flipping 80, guys. We're pretty big. So do you guys remember how I was saying that we needed a fish that could have a gang? And when I hit this button, it says I don't have a gang. Well, guys, I can change that. So if I hit this button right here, I should be able to duplicate the fish. So let's see, I can turn my gang on. Problem is, I don't see my gang anywhere. Oh, wait, I think I do. Okay, so I duplicated myself. I thought for a second that it was going to be another level 80 Bebos fish, which kind of would have been a little bit insane. What I'm going to do is I'm going to level down quite a bit here. Let's just be level 5 for right now. And then if I activate this hack, it'll make it so that when I level up a bunch of times, I shouldn't get any bigger. Yeah, as you can see, I'm still like a tiny little fish, even though I'm level 45. Now I'm level 55. Let's go ahead and let's stick to 6, 7. So now if I go over here and chomp this, I should do a ton of damage. Yeah, I just did 2,000 damage as a little tiny baby fish with a Huggy Wuggy mask on my face. I don't think the ocean is ready for these hacks. Okay, guys, I'm gonna hit duplicate fish as many times as I can, and you might be able to see, but we're getting a lot of fish that are spawning in. So if I head back in here, yeah, we have an entire army of Bebos. So I can go ahead and I can turn my gang off, and they'll kind of just go around and do their own thing, or I can turn it back on, and then they will follow me. I am now their captain, and they will follow me all over the map. Hey, what's up, fishies? My fish army. And guys, wait a second. There's like a giant barracuda right here. Oh, okay. So, yeah, I mean, my army's cool, but I kind of forgot that I do like 1 billion damage. So wait, what I'm thinking is let's just level down a bunch. That way I don't one chomp anything to death, because I kind of want to unleash my entire fish army on something massive. Just like this Mosasaurus looking thing that is chomping on the blue whales. So if I chomp this dude right here, I only did 2 damage, right? But I'm not going to be able to die. So we can watch my entire army come in and start chomping everything to death. Go ahead, fishies, go. Yeah. Oh, wait, are my fishies dying? I don't... Did my entire army just die to the Mosasaurus? I think we only have a few fishy friends left. Guys, what just happened? I know this guy has like 6,000 health, but bro, we had like 45 fish. I'm not entirely sure how we lost that, guys. Everybody scatter! Please don't eat me, please. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna go back down here where it's safe. Okay, guys, so I have a couple more fish now, a part of my fish gang. We're all forming together to create one mega fish. Oh my gosh. And anything that gets close to us gets absolutely
get devoured in 2 seconds. This is pretty awesome, guys. All right, fishies, follow me. It seems like my fish army will follow me practically anywhere, but I am kind of curious if they will follow me to parts of the map that they can't even go to. Because, guys, if I activate our next hack, you'll see that, yeah, when I jump out of the water, I no longer am affected by gravity. We have unlocked the power of fish flights. So, yeah, I can just go around the entire map at pretty fast speeds. What just happened? Bro, did we just watch some crocodiles spawn in? What am I looking at here? Okay, so if I go back into the water, right, do my fish follow me? Fishies? Hey, guys, I'm kind of all by myself here. So apparently I lost my gang. I went too far and they have no idea how to get to me. And fish don't have GPS. I am a little bit curious if I'm able to fly outside of the map. So if I head over here, we can go actually up past the mountains. And what happens? Okay, so apparently there is an infinite ocean, and also I think the developers added a kill zone. So if you get too far away, you're just gonna die. So far, guys, we've checked out some incredibly cool hacks, but the next one that we have is a massive custom fish. So if I hit this little button right here, we have now turned into the bloop. And I just realized we still have our mask on. So like in my mouth, there's just a random floating Huggy Wuggy head. It kind of looks like the Huggy Wuggy head is controlling the bloop. Well, guys, as the bloop with our other hacks installed, we have infinite stamina. I start out with 93 health. So let's go ahead and see how much damage we do. Looks like there's a little Mosasaurus thing with a shark up here. So right now we only do 6 damage, which, you know, is not too much. Now I am kind of curious what would happen if I were to duplicate my fish. So let's duplicate. Does that do anything? Do I have a tiny bloop around me now? Okay, no, I don't think that works. But I think what I can do is just spawn in another bloop. So not only am I controlling the bloop, but we can also just unleash a bloop army into the big ocean. Okay, so I just spawned in 12 bloops. And even though I can't control them, I just want to see what they do. This is absolutely crazy, guys. Okay, so there's some sharks over here. I'm not entirely sure. Are the bloops going to be able to do damage here? Even though the bloops look big, I think they're all probably like level 1. The sharks are literally just eating the bloop. I feel so bad. Okay, so if we go back to one of our first hacks, I can level up. And let's turn off the mod that doesn't increase my size. So let's do that. So now this is the true size of the bloop. I'm level 37 and I look absolutely massive. Okay, let's just keep this going, guys. We're gonna zoom out a bunch and let's just see how big we can get here. This is crazy. Okay, guys, so I'm level 69 now. And yeah, we become so big that I can't even move around. So what happens if I go back and turn on the other hack that makes it so that I don't get bigger when I level up? We're gonna have to reset it a little bit here. Okay, guys, so we're back down to level 3. And then now if I level up, I think we should remain the same size, which is gonna be pretty helpful. Okay, cool. We're back to level 69. I can actually sort of see the bloop, which is nice. And let's just test out how much damage we do, guys. Oh, one of my bloop brothers survived. Don't even think about touching him. Oh, yo, we do 2,000 damage. The Mosasaurus is just casually hanging out over here. So let's see. Can I chomp it? What's up, Mosasaurus? Let's see. 1 chomp, 2 chomp, 3 chomp, 4 chomps, and down it goes. I think it's safe to say that we are the strongest fish in the entire ocean, but I think we could get even stronger. And that's where the final hack of the day comes in. So all I have to do is just hit this little button. Did it work? I think it did, guys. We have just become a triple-headed bloop that also still has the floating Huggy Wuggy mask. Okay, I'm gonna turn that off for now just so we can get a better look at this absolute derpy looking thing. It doesn't even look that menacing, guys. We have like a bunch of googly eyes, especially on the red version of the bloop. It looks so weird. But guys, the stats are telling us that we are incredibly powerful. Since we have 3 heads, we do 3 times damage. And I could also chomp 3 times as fast. So even though we are tiny, we are incredibly overpowered. And I actually want to go ahead and spawn in a ton of these triple-headed bloops. So hopefully this doesn't break the game because I am absolutely spamming this faster than I spam double chicken at Chipotle. All right, there we go. Oh my goodness. My game's actually for the first time today starting to lag a little bit. Okay, there's just a straight up Mosasaurus over here. I don't think we're going to be able to kill this thing. This is like literally one of the strongest fish in the entire game. So let's see. If I just start chomping on its booty, let me get you a fish booty. There we go. Chomping, chomping. Oh, once. We got it. We swarmed it and we actually got it. That is insane. And guys, for the moment of truth, I want to see just how big we can get. Okay, so what I'm going to have to do first is just zoom out a ton, because if the bloop got big, this is probably going to get even bigger. All right, guys, here goes nothing. I'm just going to spam level up and let's just see what happens here. Oh, okay, we're already at level 50, level 67, level 69. Are we getting bigger? Oh, no! Can you guys see the shadow? What the? Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, so it actually doesn't get as big as the original bloop, which is kind of nice, actually. It has so much more health, guys. We are at 30,000 total health. This thing definitely does like tens of thousands of damage. I wonder what would happen if I just chomped. Can I even chomp like anything? Can I even move? Okay, I think I'm too big to move around, but what I'm thinking I can do is activate the fly ability so that we can kind of maybe move around a little bit. I can't tell if this is working, yo. We're taking lift off. Oh my God, this is crazy. This is actually insane. What am I looking at right now? Oh my God, bro. Okay, well, yeah, we literally just became an absolute god mythical fish. I want to break the game, guys. Here we go. Let's just see just how big we can get this thing before my game absolutely explodes. We're at level 200, 250. Okay, dude, I think we're actually seeing the edge. Dude, that's the edge of the map right there. Oh my goodness, I can't even chomp anymore. If I chomp, the game will explode. Duck life space. Gerald does not look like he's messing around. Ooh, this is pretty cool. We can create our own duck. I think Gerald is ready to start hacking. What is your name? Dash is pretty good, but Gerald is even better. Gerald joined your team. Does that mean that my team will have more than one duck? So we're getting a little bit of backstory. Obviously, Gerald has become the world champion, and nobody else comes even close to Gerald because he had infinite money and infinite experience. And it looks like the aliens were not too happy about that. So they invaded, hit this little yellow button, and stole Gerald's crown. I don't think Gerald is gonna like that very much. In order to get his crown back, Gerald has created an entire duck NASA program, and it looks like the alien also stole all of Gerald's stats. He's back down to being just a puny level 0 duck. Luckily, we can change that. In the top left section, you can see that we have 200 coins, and I could use those coins in order to buy Gerald some duck steroids. There you go, Gerald. Here, enjoy. That'll give Gerald some extra energy, so we need to make sure to get that as high as possible. Let's check on Gerald's stats. He has 38 energy. Let's see if that's enough to talk to the surfer guy. I'll go easy on you. If you lose, you are hopeless. Yeah, I'm not worried about this chump. Select my duck. Wait a second, I think I might actually get more ducks, but Gerald will always be the best. All right, Gerald, show him who's boss. So this game is definitely different than any other ones that I've played. We do have this ability in the corner in order to speed up, but then it does use up a little bit of extra energy. Now, luckily for Gerald, even though he had basically 0 stats, he was still able to beat this surfer duck. I would be very depressed if I was this surfer duck. Next up, I decided to check out the shop. So it does look like we can actually buy different duck eggs and also some pretty cool looking hats. I only have 5 coins right now, but I think that's where we can activate our first hack. So if I hit this button, we now have 1,000 coins. So I should be able to forward everything in the shop. Let's buy the gamer egg. You can be known as Lil Gerald. We can buy the Mo egg. You can be Mo Gerald. The Ganduck egg. The white egg has a mysterious magic powder inside it. Well, that doesn't sound legal. You can be known as Magic Gerald. And then there's the Spy egg. You can be Evil Gerald. Geralds, it's time to assemble. Let's make sure that the original Gerald gets to eat a ton of the magical purple grapes. Let's go talk to this lightning duck. Think you could beat me in my own swimming pool? You have no chance. I feel like all of the ducks have forgotten that Gerald was the world champion. I guess we're gonna have to show them that we mean business. All right, here goes nothing, guys. We're going up against the speedy pool duck. Let's see how we do. All right, so far it looks like he does have a little bit of an edge, but I should be able to Speedy Gonzalez my way right to the end, which is kind of insane because once again, Gerald has 0 stats across the board. We haven't even trained. Okay, surely this duck will be able to beat Gerald. I'll give you my ticket to the tournament if you beat me. As if that will happen. Yeah, dude, if I beat you with a level 0 duck, I would be incredibly disappointed in myself. Let's see how this goes. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start flying. Let's give Gerald just a little boost. Let's see, one more little boost should should do the trick, and we just beat all 3 ducks on Earth, and we didn't even have to train. That's the power of Gerald. Let's train. You are out of shape. Let me train you before going to outer space. Okay, so let's check out some of the brand new training methods. This one actually seems kind of fun. We have to flip gravity in order to make sure we don't run into the walls. The further we go, the more running XP we should gain. So far, so good. It's kind of cool that you can also collect some coins. Just a little bit more, Gerald. You got this. Oh my gosh. Gerald, no! You're the world champion for a reason, Gerald. Okay, we got a high score of 760, and my run went all the way to level 9. I'm not impressed by that, so I'm gonna install a brand new hack. And if I hit this button right here, Gerald's running speed is now 67. And to help us out, I can also activate infinite energy. That way, during the races and the training, we'll never run out of energy. I think we're ready for the tournament now. Let's put Main Gerald, Mo Gerald, and Magic Gerald. I honestly feel like Main Gerald can probably beat everybody, all by himself. Enter your team name. Eat Gerald's farts. That's what they'll be doing the entire race. So at least we're giving them a heads up. All right, let's see how this goes, guys. So it looks like we do have some other ducks that kind of look pretty cool, but nobody is as fast as Gerald. And even though Gerald doesn't really have any swimming XP or flying XP, his running XP is so high that he should be able to sprint right past all of the other ducks. And that's exactly what he did. Now, next up, we are going to have to lean on our other Geralds, which I'm not super excited about, unless maybe mid-race I can make him even faster. Oh wait, I could just spam this ability because we have infinite energy. Okay, even though we got second place, maybe it'll be enough to win. Don't worry, Gerald. I have some extra tricks up my sleeve. We can spam our boost ability. Eat Gerald farts, yeah! Magic Gerald uses his magic fart ability to beat everybody else. Tournament results. First place, eat Gerald's farts. They did exactly that. And since we won the tournament, I'm pretty sure we're able to enter the spaceship and we can head to our first planet, which is actually not even a planet. Apparently, we have to conquer the moon. Why does the moon look like some space giant peed all over it? Does that mean I unlock brand new training? It does. So we can do running 2, but this robot duck is saying that it literally won't do anything for me because we're already too high of a level. I do want to kind of test it out though. So it looks like we need to just stay in the center for as long as possible and not get hit by the giant spikes on the walls. And the more I can do this, the higher my score will get. Yeah, I think I can practically do this forever. Sorry, Gerald. But what we can do is train in the other things, like swimming and flying. I need to click on these in order to move them away from Gerald. I don't know how this is helping me with swimming. So we were able to get Gerald to swimming level 5. Let's try out flying. So we have to click at the right time in order to shoot Gerald from one gravity thing to the next. All right, this seems pretty easy. Okay, maybe not. I don't know how that helped Gerald with flying, but I guess in space, flying is a little bit different. The last thing we can train is climbing. So it looks like I need to climb up and down in order to dodge all of the flying meteors, and our objective is to get as high as physically possible. Gerald already seems pretty good at this, especially since his climbing ability is currently at level 0. Does that make sense? I don't even know if that's a word. Either way, Gerald is now level 18 in his climbing ability. I decided that Gerald worked hard enough, so I decided to give him 67 in swimming, flying, and also climbing. Let's go ahead and challenge CP3PO Duck. Swimming and climbing are my favorite skills. I don't remember asking. All right, Gerald, let's show them who means business. My only job is to activate Gerald's ultra fart ability, which I probably didn't even need to do. Gerald, show them how it's done. There you go, Gerald. Just go ahead. And I love how every single race, Gerald literally is so unimpressed. He looks like he would rather be doing absolutely anything else. That's because Gerald knows that he is already the world champion, and he had his crown stolen from his head. Don't worry, Gerald. We'll get it back. I don't care how many ducks we have to beat. Gerald times 3 has destroyed everybody else. Suck on that, soaring ducks. And since we won that tournament, it looks like the cyborg ducks are going to allow us to use their magical spaceship once again. The next planet is Mars. Hello, Martian ducks. Is that Captain Duck Sparrow? I am kind of curious what the shop has to offer. We could buy more ducks. I don't think they're going to be of any use, but you know, it could help to have a couple extra unimpressed ducks on the squad. You could be Martian Gerald. And I guess for fun, we can give you a pretty cool looking Martian hat. Little Gerald wanted to be Captain Little Gerald. Let's see if there's any new trainings. Select a duck. As if I would ever select any other duck. Okay, so it looks like things are starting starting to get a little out of hand. Running 3 on Mars looks kind of crazy, so we have to jump forward and not die. Every time we jump, it looks like we get more energy. I guess we could technically just kind of spam this a little bit. It doesn't really matter because my running is already too high. Something that we should be training is our jumping ability. I'm pretty sure that's going to be at level 0. In this game, Gerald automatically jumps, and what I can do is basically just make him ground pound, and if I spam it, he'll stay really low to the ground. Good job, Gerald. You got this. There we go. Stay close to the ground. If I spam it, it kind of looks like he's hurting himself a little bit. Nice work, Gerald. You got all the way up to level 13. And as a reward, we can buy you some more special grapes. Sorry, other Geralds. Yep, only main Gerald's going to be able to eat these. I'll feed you guys after we become the champion of the entire galaxy. After eating a few of those, Gerald has 100 running, 100 swimming, 100 flying, 69 energy, 100 climbing, and 100 jumping. He does still have 0 intelligence, but that's fine. He doesn't have to use his brain. Okay, so I think I could bypass the first race, and I could challenge Captain Duck Sparrow. If I beat him, I should be able to get my tournament ticket. The other duck really just is not worth Gerald's time. All right, so let's see how this goes. I don't want to have to use Gerald's ultimate magic fart ability, but if I have to, I definitely will. Let's test out our jump. Yeah, that was really super duper easy. This Martian should probably go to a different planet after that embarrassing performance. And of course, we're gonna go ahead and line Gerald up 3 separate times. This time we're gonna rub it in a little bit, and our team name will be Congrats on Second, because that's the best thing that they can get, let's be honest. Gerald is going to line up, do a nice little long jump. He's going to be able to outswim all of the other Martians. Let's do another jump. Let's also speed him up a little bit. I don't want to accidentally mess him up and make him jump into a pit of death. So yeah, I think that should be pretty good. Who is this guy? I saw how well you raced there. I'm holding a tournament in the next galaxy over if you want to enter. Well, of course I do. So Gerald and the entire Gerald army are going to board this big purple spaceship, and it looks like we're going to go through a wormhole. Whoa, this place is pretty cool. We have officially reached Terra. Let's check out the training. All right, Gerald. So we're going to need to probably get a little bit quicker here. Let's try to train in running 4. All right, so what's the objective here? I can jump up and down in order to go to different platforms. So it's not only running, it's also jumping a little bit too. If Gerald can get pretty far in this, of course I just died right there. That's fine. I wanted to check out swimming anyway. Okay, so we click in order to swim up higher, and it looks like by default, if I do nothing, we're just going to swim pretty low. So far, this is definitely one of the more basic mini games. By the way, guys, if you are enjoying watching Gerald dominate all of the other ducks, make sure you guys leave a like on today's video, and I will make sure to install hacks in the rest of the Duck Life games. I think there's like at least 4 more that I haven't checked out. Gerald is absolutely crushing it. But he did just run into a wall. Let's try out the Flying 4 race. Okay, so I'm not entirely sure. Oh, okay, I get it now. So I have the ability in order to use Gerald's telekinesis powers to rotate the different things here. So yeah, it's kind of a little bit weird. I'm not sure if I like this game. Okay, actually, I do kind of like this game now. It looks like it's lining up pretty perfectly so far. These ones I gotta be careful with because if I don't do it in time, then Gerald is going to run into the wall, and we can't have Gerald doing that. Climbing 3 does look a little bit difficult. Let's see. Okay, what? Wait a second. As soon as I join, how am I supposed to? Okay, there we go. It looks like it's not glitched out anymore. Okay, cool. So now when I join, I'm actually able to do the race. So far, so good. We have to climb up this very alien-looking vine, and I can collect coins on the way up, which is kind of nice. I do really like how most of the mini games are pretty simple and they're not that complicated. It makes it easier for Gerald because currently he still has 0 intelligence points. So if this was any more complicated, I do have a feeling that he would probably get frustrated and pretty angry. And speaking of intelligence, I think that this is probably a good time to start training my brain. Use the arrow keys to open the doors. Look at the doors to know which button to press. Unlocking a door will give you a time bonus. Unlock as many doors as you can before time runs out. Okay, I think that makes sense. What the? Okay, we gotta click the right doors in succession. Okay, there we go. And I make sure not to click the wrong door. Okay, this is definitely a battle of intelligence. That's for sure. And wait, okay, I can also use my keys, so I don't have to like click if I don't want to, which makes it 10 times easier. My intelligence is skyrocketing right now. This is the equivalent of me reading a dictionary. There we go. Good job, Gerald. Yes, you know your directions. You have the mind power of a toddler. Good job, Gerald. Perfect. Yep, there we go. I do feel kind of like one of those tiny children that is putting the blocks into the certain slots. Like the square one goes into the square hole and the circle goes into the triangle. Wait, no, it doesn't. Either way, I am incredibly intelligent. We leveled up to level 32. I think it should be a little bit higher. And by a little bit higher, I mean that it should be maxed out. We're just gonna max that out at 200. Is this the guy that challenged me to a tournament? The jungle is my home. I know it inside out. You've got no chance to get my ticket. Yeah, you look like you haven't showered in like 67 years. So I'm feeling pretty okay with this. Gerald, let's show them how it's done. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm not gonna press anything. Since Gerald has infinite intelligence, I think he should be able to outsmart this homeless Chewbacca duck. Oh, what the? Okay, we're going through some sort of portal. Oh, that was pretty cool, actually. But once again, Gerald has bested the other alien duck. Sorry, dude, go take a shower. He looks absolutely confused about what just happened. And to celebrate, I wanted to go ahead and buy Gerald a brand new cloak. Now he looks like a Jedi Master. It looks like in the distance, there's some sort of bird cannon. So let's go ahead and put Jedi Master Gerald right there 3 times. And our team name will be I Am Your Father. Let's see how we do. So far, it's looking pretty good. All of my stats are maxed out at level 100, and it is clearly showing. I do gotta be kind of careful with my boost, because if I do mistime it, then things could go horribly wrong. All of the other ducks are coming through the portal, but it's a little bit too late. And it looks like the bearded duck was the only other one that came close. Next up, we're going up against a couple of very strange looking ducks. I honestly thought that they would get faster and stronger, but if anything, they're just getting weirder as we go from planet to planet. Our swimming ability is showing right now, and we actually are climbing and swimming at the same time, which is pretty impressive. And once again, we have bested all of the other ducks, which means that this should be the final race of the tournament. It actually looks like the game is slightly glitching out, and this Mohawk duck actually had some pretty good swimming ability. Sadly for him, he's not good at anything else. Gerald is pretty amazing at everything. Even though he might not be the fastest swimmer, he is the fastest when it comes to everything else. And his brain is the size of Jupiter. Another race completed, and the final results. First place, I Am Your Father. The Mega Chiefs never stood a chance. What is this? Unbelievable! You just beat me! He cheated. Wait, he captured. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Whoa, wait a second. I didn't know. Wait. I did not cheat. How do they know? This is kind of weird. Wait, seriously? Is there some sort of like thing in the game that knows if you cheat? Okay, well, either way, it shouldn't matter too much, because I have the power of hacks. And even if they know that I'm hacking, there's nothing they can do about it. We have reached our next planet, the Freeze planet. On this prison, it looks like they do have the Chief Overlord alien guy, but they do still allow me to go to the shop. So I can give Gerald this Mandalorian bounty hunter hat, which I think makes him look incredibly cool. In Duck Freeze prison, they still do let me do some training. So let's see how we do in the running training. Okay, gotta be careful about this. I think I'm safe. Good job, Gerald. Okay, let's move over to the right here. Let's see. I think I'm gonna be safe right here. And let's go over here. Good job. Even if I do get hit in the head, I think my helmet should protect me. This looks good. Keep up the great work, Gerald. Let's go over here. Oh wait, I can keep going too. Oh, okay. Maybe it gets more difficult as I keep running. I thought I just had to stay in the same spot the entire time. The swimming 5 training looks actually kind of fun. Okay, so I need to move around and then dodge the sharks. So the sharks don't actually turn much. They're kind of just like shark torpedoes. So I honestly think I should be able to do this practically forever. The longer we survive, the more XP I should get. I'm not even sure why I'm collecting the coins, since I have tens of thousands of them, but I guess Gerald needs more money. I think the only way that Gerald gets eaten by one of these sharks is if they take over the entire screen. Or if that happens. The flying game looks absolutely amazing. So far, this has been the most fun part about Duck Life Space, are the different mini games. I feel like they're very similar to Duck Life 4, but honestly, I like them even better. There's something so cool about watching Gerald dressed up as a Jedi Mandalorian duck that's able to fly through the skies and essentially just play different games and shoot giant meteor asteroids. I am a little creeped out by the Intelligence 2 training. What do I have to do here? What? Okay, do I have to, what? Does anybody understand? I don't want to read the directions. Okay, do I click the side with more ducks? I think that might be what I'm doing. Okay, so far I think it's working. This side probably has more. I feel like this is essentially just an IQ test. Let's see, this side, and it's going to be this side, and next up, probably this side. Let's see, it's probably close, but this side looks like it has more. This side, left, left, left. Oh, right, dang it. Since we've already maxed out all of our training abilities, let's go ahead and talk to this old frozen duck. In my extreme race, we jump off a cliff into ice cold water. water. Only the strongest will survive. Yeah, Gerald is like 9 million times stronger than you, so I think we'll be okay. Let's see what happens here, guys. I haven't turned Gerald into an absolute duck god quite yet using my hacks, and I don't think that I'll need to until maybe the final challenge. Yeah, that duck just got dusted. Would you like to talk to Gerald? I think Gerald is ready to bonk you. Well, it doesn't seem like he wants to talk to me yet. I guess I'll have to prove myself. It's so cold. Race with me if you don't want to freeze. How are you cold? You're made of feathers. Let's make this quick. I have one more planet to conquer. And just like that, guys, we've already reached the end. I don't even think the other duck is going to finish. Nope, he didn't. I love flying in freezing wind. Win this race and I'll give you a ticket. Oh, this was the ticket guy? I should have challenged him first. What am I doing? I'm wasting my time. Okay, he likes flying in the wind and also probably losing races because that's exactly what he's about to do. I have the power of telekinetic force farts on my side. Get iced, boy. Before we go into the final race, I want to see if I can increase Gerald's stats even more. We'll feed him some more of his special purple grapes. I love how every planet has access to the grapes. So I was able to max out running, flying, and jumping. I think that should be enough to win this tournament, though. My team name this time will be Don't Even Try, because it won't matter. Gerald, with all of his experience, should be able to win this pretty easily. Yep, he's already got a pretty quick head start. Nobody else seems to be even close to as powerful as Gerald. He's going to be able to absolutely zoom through this wormhole, fly straight down like it's nothing, and climb straight up to the finish line. I got to give props to all of the other ducks for even trying. They did their best, except for that guy. That guy was a fraud. Maybe they'll do even better this time. Good luck, every other duck. You guys got this, except you don't. Let's teleport. We're going to yeet our body forward, activate our mega fart ability, and get right to the finish line. I'm not sure if you guys even noticed this, but my game is starting to lag a little bit, and I think that might be because of the hacks. And I haven't even activated the strongest ones yet. Oh, it looks like there's another Mandalorian-looking duck. I need to make sure to show him who actually deserves to wear this helmet. None of the other ducks are even close to me right now. Dude, that was insane. That was my best win of the day. Oh, how nice it is to be Gerald. All alone in first place. Levitating Thunder, Soaring Galaxy, and Tenacious Lightning. You all just took a fat L. Who is this guy? Oh, wait a second. It's him. It's the guy that stole my crown. And Gerald is right on the back of his spaceship, which means that we have reached the final planet, Pyro. Place is pretty hot. A lot of lava. Too much lava. Is this one of the bosses from the other games? I don't even think I want to challenge you. I'm going to go ahead and activate the final hacks that I have up my sleeve. In order to do so, Gerald's going to have to eat a lot of special purple grapes. That's right, Gerald. Munch them up. They're delicious and nutritious. Why does this duck look like he's melting? Well, it doesn't look like we're able to train anymore. The only thing that I have access to is the shop, and I think the only thing that makes sense is to buy the Sentai helmet. I don't know about you guys, but I think Gerald looks pretty epic. Who's this guy? The heat will melt your wings. Give up now before you get hurt. Is that a threat? Are you showing chest hair? Okay, this duck definitely has to go down. Let's see how this goes. So I am wearing my special armor. It looks like you also have the Sentai armor, but let's see who actually deserves it. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is so embarrassing for you. Oh my gosh. You're literally going off my screen. Oh gosh, dang it, guys. This is pretty bad. Oh gosh. He literally talks so much smack right at the start, and then whoop-de-doo. Look at him now. He's literally eating my dust. Get absolutely wrecked. Oh, got him. We have the key, guys. Can I use the key to get... Oh, I need the... Okay, so we need all 3 of the keys. So I need to challenge the the melting molten man. So are we about to swim in lava? I'm a little bit nervous about this. Okay, no, it's normal water, but there is lava running directly next to it. So let's see how we do here. He actually is a pretty good swimmer. I can't even lie. But yeah, we're going to be able to cannonball right to our victory. Let's go ahead. Flash right down there. Oh, jump over the lava. And yeah, this should be the finish line directly ahead. Thank you so much. Yep. Is he there? No, there he is. Are you going to finish? Let's see. And nope, the race ended. So close. We got our second key, and this guy is going to hopefully give us our third one. Watch and learn how it's done, guys. I'm just gonna sit back, relax, and watch Gerald absolutely dominate this flame. Okay, why is he so quick? Oh, whoa. What was that? Dude, he turned into Heat Blast. Unfortunately, his jumping ability is absolutely trash. crash. So yeah, we were able to smoke him right at the end of the race. He did finish. I got to give him props. All right, guys, that is our third key, which means that we should be able to break into the spaceship, and we have to deal with this guy. I can fly through everything with my superpower suit. Look at your bare feet. I pity you. Well, you also have bare feet, so... All right, let's go ahead and let's absolutely demolish this space duck. Here we go, guys. We're getting ready for the race. He has my crown. And wait, did he just trip on a rock? Oh my gosh, he lost the crown. Now's my chance. Whoever gets to it first wins. Oh, we got this, guys. Gerald, activate the ultimate hacks. We have to use all of our abilities combined together. What? Whoa, oh, wait, do I control? Oh my gosh, I control. I was not prepared for this. Oh my God, I thought he was going to race by himself. No, I got this, bro. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Oh, dude, he's so done for. I am so much faster than him with all of my hacks turned on. I love how he even like knew that I was hacking. He called it out before we even got here. Oh wait, okay, this is actually this is OP. He can go through stuff. Okay, no. We got this. We're gonna speed back up in 3, 2, 1, this way. Here we go, guys. Go, Gerald. Go, Gerald. Gerald, we're falling behind. There's no way we're gonna lose with hacks. Okay, we gotta go this way. Jump there. We gotta be getting close. Just a little bit further. Drop down this way. Okay, there's some weird lava stuff. We gotta jump over these. And do I swim in the lava? Oh no, wait, there's stuff to jump on. Okay, that was almost really bad. Okay, so I have to jump over there. Stick the landing. Let's see, I'm gonna have to wait for a second. Oh my gosh, I went all the way back to the start. It's neck and neck, guys. He's right there. Come on. We got this. Just a little bit further, dudes. Okay, I can't get hit. If I get hit, dude, I'm so done for. Come on. Wait for it. There we go. Go, Gerald. Go, Gerald. Oh my gosh, he's throwing boulders at me. That's fine. I've trained for this. And there's the crown, guys. We did it. Let's go. Congratulations. We have officially beat Duck Life Space. Hey, buddy. How you doing today? Yeah, I don't think you're going to be that excited for today's video. In the corner, as I'm sure you guys can see, I have become a billionaire in Kick the Buddy. In previous episodes, I've been kind of broke. And as you guys probably know, in order to get really fun things in this game, you need a lot of coins. And since I figured out how to get infinite money in this game, I can get anything that I want. Like this nuclear bomb that will instantly vaporize Buddy's entire body. Not only can I get any weapon in the game, but I can also change every single environment. So I can put Buddy in this magical hall. Whoa, this is pretty cool. Let's test out this TV. Hey, Buddy, look, check this out. Look, there's a television. Look, do you want to watch some TV, Buddy? You want to watch some Netflix? Buddy just got concussed by a television. There's so many things in this game that I haven't been able to afford, like this handheld taser. Usually you need to be like some sort of special member that costs like $20, but now I get it for free. We can now tase Buddy and see all of his bones. It's like he's getting an x-ray at the doctor's. Buddy, I think you might be dead. Ooh, I can get a shark. Hey, you want me to spend more money? Nah, I'm good. Oh, yeah, let me claim my $3,000. I also have infinite ad skips, so if ever I get a special item, like Wolverine's claws right here, I don't have to watch any advertisements in order to get them. Oh, today is a bad day to be Buddy, and a great day to be me. Oh, check it out, Buddy. Look, I got a hot dog for you. Hey, Buddy, look. See, look. It's just a hot dog. It's just a wiener. There you go. Look, eat up, Buddy. Wait, Buddy's getting massive. Yo, Buddy, your belly's looking a little big there, my guy. Oh my gosh, he just farted and exploded. What? I swear I've done that same thing, except for the explode part. What else do I want to test out? I think a magic wand is actually pretty good. Oh my goodness, did you guys just see that? Yo! Oh my gosh, wait, this is so cool. I just turned into Kick the Buddy Potter. Buddy? Hey, Buddy, you okay there? I don't think Buddy's gonna be talking anytime soon. We could also test out a flying broomstick. Let's see if I just drop that down. We'll plop Buddy right on the back. Oh my god, he just got slapped with the ball. Buddy, here, look, go back on. I swear it won't happen again. Look, you're gonna have a great time on this. There you go, Buddy. I think I could also just start like brooming him away. Wait, does Buddy have a bunch of teeth? Are there any other magical items that I can test out? Oh yeah, we have the Witch Cauldron. Let's see what this thing does. We're just gonna drop it in. Oh, okay. If I hold it down, it spawns in. And I guess Buddy is pretty interested in this. And he literally just jumped in by himself. He's slowly getting cooked to death. He literally, I could save him, or maybe I can't. I think I just sent Buddy all the way to purgatory. My bad, Buddy. Buddy, whatever you do, just don't jump in that, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna change up the scenery. He immediately did like a 360 no scope into the giant cauldron of flaming acid. Okay, while we listen to Buddy's screams in the background, let's go ahead and let's switch up the room. Ooh, let's do a secret laboratory. And we're gonna switch it up and let's just add helium. Hey, Buddy, where'd your legs go? Here, Buddy, let's make you feel better. I'm gonna add in some helium. Oh, wait a second. I'm actually blowing him up like a balloon. Like he literally floats to the ceiling as soon as I let him go. It doesn't really do any damage though. But what if I like keep holding it down? We're just gonna hold it. Is that all it does? Does it literally just blow him up like a stuffed balloon animal? What if we add in some nature item? Usually these things are like the most expensive in the entire game, but since I have infinite cash, we should be able to afford a couple of them, like this shark right here. This shark doesn't need any water in order to take down Buddy. Ooh, we can also test out shooting stars. Let's see. Oh my gosh! That just came from outer space! Yo, I clicked one time. I'm literally not even clicking anymore. That was crazy. Buddy, I don't think the hospital's gonna save you, dude. All of your teeth are right around your neck. Yeah, I don't think you're getting out of this one, buddy. You're supposed to wish on a shooting star, not get killed by one. Let's head back over here. Oh, wait, I was never able to afford this. We could change up his entire outfit, guys. We could have him put on these premium Buddy boots. We can put him in this super cool street outfit. Kind of looks like the rapper 6ix9ine a little bit now. And we might as well give him some super cool looking rabbit ears. Dang, Buddy, you look really cool. I also noticed that there's the normal cardboard box, but there's also a scarred board box. What does this even do? It kind of just looks a little bit dark. Oh no, Buddy, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it, Buddy. I'm sorry. I did not mean to summon in a bunch of flaming meteors from the sky. Let me fix this. Let me just add in a T-Rex. This should end things pretty quick. What's up, Arnold? That's yeah, my pet T-Rex, Arnold. Yeah, he's pretty hungry constantly, and it looks like Buddy was cooked to perfection. He is medium rare. Arnold loves it. Hey, welcome back, dude. I don't think I've ever used the snail before. What does a snail do? Oh, that is not any ordinary snail. That is the Snail Terminator 69,000. Okay, so if I click the glowing snail shell right here, okay, he just honestly doesn't even do that much. He kind of just like shoots. Oh, wait a second. Wait, I can literally just aim it. Oh my gosh, yo, what is it even shooting? What was that? Oh, there's rockets. What is that? Wait, I can charge up. And what? That was the fastest snail that's ever snailed. Hey, buddy, you okay? Did you just throw up a little bit? Also, I think your arms might have disintegrated. And, yep, his entire body just turned into a big bobblehead. I don't know about you guys, but I am having a blast. Let's see what else I can do. What is Mad Jack? Oh my, I literally clicked it. I didn't even activate it yet. As soon as I clicked it, hey, that guy came out swinging. Sorry about that, buddy. I'm so sorry that I'm gonna test out something else. Maybe I can find something that's a little bit friendlier. Let's try out a spider web. Booter web does whatever a spooder web does. Can it spoot from the web? Yes, it can. But Buddy got stuck. Buddy, so what happens when you get caught? Is it just like you just kind of hang out? Oh, I can make a big spooder web. Oh, so you get trapped in the spider web, but there's no spider. I kind of thought that a spider was gonna come around and like eat you from the inside out. I guess that's not how it works though. But what I can do is instead of that, I can spawn in a black mamba. Yo, wait a second. Yo, as soon as I click, it starts spawning in. Oh my gosh, it bit him. Oh my gosh. I wish I could spawn in more than one. But this is fine. It latches on. I think it might be just a little bit venomous too. There you go, buddy. Here, look, this is good for you. Yeah, you love snakes. Yeah, see, look, this is a fantastic time. Buddy's loving it. I don't see how rain could be too bad, right? We're just gonna add in a little bit of rain. See, look, buddy, it's raining in your cardboard box. This is fantastical. I feel like we should switch it up. Let's do a fancy meadow. Let's give Buddy something awesome to look at. I love how it's still in his cardboard box, except now we have decorations. Okay, so rain did absolutely nothing. Rain, go away. Please come back another day. Buddy's getting beat up left and right, and he loves it. I'm not entirely sure why, but the paper shredder, okay, so it's under construction. But what's not under construction is the mech rack. So if I just plop that down right in the middle, it looks like Buddy is willingly going to jump in the middle. So how do you activate this thing? I mean, there's a big red button in the center, so I feel like that's what I should click, but honestly, that's not doing anything. Hey, buddy, what if I just like put you right there? What about right there? Oh, wait a second. I think we figured it out, guys. Well, it looks like we got Buddy, so I do feel kind of bad. Buddy just started crying. Sorry, buddy. All right, so we're just gonna hit that little button. Oh! We just gosh. All of his body parts get disconnected from his body. That was awesome. This is great for somebody like me that needs to get out some pent-up anger. The fact that I could still move his dead body is kind of crazy. Let's test out something a little bit less dangerous. Here you go, buddy. Look, I got, wait, what the heck? What is happening? Why is his body disconnected from the rest of him? All right, let's just try to reset that. Let's see. So what is this thing? Why is it like spawned in the corner? What the heck, man? What did I just do? Oh, wait a second. I can connect him to the corners. Okay, wait. How do I do this? Okay, well, we're gonna have to trash this. Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna connect one corner, I guess, over here, so we can connect that to one foot, right, guys? And then I don't know how to connect him to the other one. I feel like I kind of need two hands to do this. Okay, guys, I think I kind of figured it out a little bit. So we have two connected right there. I really don't know if it's possible, though, to connect all of the other ones. He's kind of just stuck to the side. I do feel kind of bad for Buddy, so let's just give him something that's actually not too bad. We're gonna give him a big old ice cream cone. Check this out, Buddy. Look, it's delicious and nutritious. It's got a lot of sugar and proteins and stuff. There you go. Oh, sorry about that, Buddy. Sorry. He got a little bit on his face. Oh no. Oh no, wait a second. It's all starting to come off. I'm losing the ice cream balls. Oh no, Buddy, here. Just take a bite, Buddy. It's gonna be really good for you. Oh yeah, Buddy, it's gonna be fine. Okay, you gotta eat the ice cream cone. Here, maybe I can turn you into an ice cream cone. There you go, Buddy. Look, I got you a brand new hat. Okay, we have something called a pencil gun. Oh my gosh, it actually shoots out lead bullets. Oh no, that's just so deadly. Okay, next up, plasma grenade. Hey, Buddy, here. Look, I got you a cool present. Just go check it out, Buddy. Oh, okay, wait. Let's just do a couple of those, Buddy. Here, look. See, look. These things are super duper fun. It's like a baseball that explodes. 2 for 1 special. Oh my gosh. It's all sunshine and rainbows until somebody busts out the plasma grenades. Oh, right in the no-no zone. Let's see. We can change up the decor a little bit. This is so awesome. What else can I do? Ooh, I don't think I've done the machine press before. Oh yeah, I used to watch these videos all the time on YouTube. So basically, you could just, yeah, pretty much just like compress anything down, and Buddy has turned into 2 dimensions. Oh look, he bounced back. Ooh, okay. Next up, we can test out a ghost storm. Okay, so it looks like it starts out in a chest like this, and then all I gotta do is just keep smashing the chest, and then eventually the ghosts all come out. Buddy is terrified in the corner. Oh no, Buddy is under attack. He's getting haunted left and right. Who are all of these ghosts? They do not like Buddy. They're electrocuting him. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude, this is insane. This is actually crazy. I'm starting to feel just slightly bad. Not too bad, but slightly bad. I'm sure as soon as Buddy starts talking again, I won't feel any emotion. Yup, Buddy's already starting to annoy me again. Ooh, since we are in the Patriot Hall now, let's go ahead and let's plop down a super patriotic strawberry shortcake. Here you go, Buddy. Look, you can dance on it. Is this whole entire thing just meant so that I could smash him with it? Am I supposed to smash the cake on Buddy? Here goes nothing. Yup, we're supposed to break the entire cake on Buddy. The entire cake is starting to fall apart. This game is so stupid, but it's so fun. Here, Buddy, you can finish off that cake while I look for new methods to kill you. Let's wash that down with a little bit of mad milk. Hey, there you go. Look, yeah, take a sip, Buddy. Look, it's really good for you. That actually kind of does a lot of damage. There you go, Buddy. And that doesn't actually seem to be too effective. I'm lying. What's soda water? Here you go, Buddy. Do you want some Dr. Buddy? Here, look, just take a little sip. It's gonna be fine. It's totally not poisonous. Oh, his tooth got stuck under his neck. That's gross. What's happening? Oh my god, yo, the soda pop exploded. It got shaken up too much. That's actually awesome. He died to soda. That happens every day in America. What else have I never tried before? Ooh, I don't think Buddy's ever used the bathroom. All right, so we have a faucet, and we have where the water comes out. So we can, I guess, activate the cold water. Is that how that works? Oh, there we go. Okay, we're activating some of the cold water. There you go, Buddy. Oh. Turn it to an icicle. Oh, no, wait, sorry. Let me balance it out. This is how my mom likes to take a shower. Just pure heat. We're going to have to turn off the cold water. Excuse me, buddy. Excuse me. Okay, we're going to turn off the cold water, and this is about to be scalding hot. There you go, buddy. Look, take a shower. There you go, buddy. This is good for you. Make sure you use some soap, too. Oh, my goodness. Oh, no. The water's too hot. It's too hot. Why is he losing teeth, by the way? It's just water. Buddy, you look like you could use some soup. Oh, I thought it was going to be in a bowl, but nope. Here you go. Wait, is he eating it? I can't tell. Is Buddy eating the soup or not? Oh, he's farting. No. Why do peas make them so gassy? Buddy, you gotta chill, man. You're gonna concuss yourself with nuclear farts. Oh my goodness. Oh gosh. That's too much. That's too much, buddy. Here, let's go trick-or-treating. Here, look. Here, look. Oh yeah, look. See, look. I'm a nice guy. Here, look. Just have some candy. Look. There you go. It's really good for you. Whatever you do, just don't fart, okay? Oh, he is vibrant. Of course, he immediately farts and then explodes like a piñata. Why am I not surprised? I don't think I've ever tried out a turbine before. What does that do? Oh, why not? He got flattened, but he's still alive. And I can move this here around too. I can literally have Buddy burn from a jet engine. Wait, Buddy, here. Let me help you out. Let me put you on this side. Oh, I think I just shredded Buddy. Well, I mean, the actual shredder was still in progress, but the jet engine gets the job done just fine. Have I used this one before? What is that? Oh my God. What is that? Is that like a venom virus? What is happening? What is going on to Buddy, dude? He's actually turning into venom. He's turning into a symbiote. That's awesome. It's literally making him, he's moving all around. Why is the game telling me what to do with it? Trust me, I know what I just did. Yeah, I no longer have to do anything. I can sit back, relax, eat my big bag of nuts, and enjoy the show. Sorry about that, buddy. He's in a better place now. Hey, buddy, look, I got you a pet. Look, it's just like a cute little bunny rabbit. Totally doesn't have rabies. See, look, yeah, just pet it. Yeah, look, see, look, it's very, very friendly. Here, let me get you 2. How about 3? Yeah, 3 sounds good. Buddy doesn't really seem to be too entertained by the bunny rabbits. Oh, I think I think Buddy and the rabbit are playing. Oh, how adorable. Wow, look, they're so friendly. They're cuddling. Here, Buddy, look, let me surround you with them. Oh, look, they're so cute, cuddly, and adorable, guys. Look how well they get along. Look, Buddy's so happy. He's so happy he dropped dead. So, Buddy, I know you kind of lost all of your teeth, but I got you some bubble gum. There you go. Oh, he got stuck on the bubble gum. I can get his entire body trapped. This is like military grade bubble gum. And while he's stuck, we can go ahead and drop some coconuts. There you go. I thought they were gonna explode. Okay, what about a watermelon? Oh, okay, maybe it didn't explode, but it definitely breaks if I do it hard enough. There you go. Buddy is definitely gonna have trauma. How many watermelons can I add? Oh my gosh, eventually they just explode. Ooh, this is a new one. Red chili sauce. Here, Buddy, here, just have a little bit. It's really delicious and nutritious and totally not spicy. Oh my gosh, he's on fire. He's literally on fire from that. That might have been the world's hottest hot sauce. It's not my fault Buddy can't handle his hot sauces. All right, I gotta try out this baguette. I don't think I've ever used this. It's literally just a weapon. Whoever thought that a baguette could be a weapon of mass destruction? I guess if you're a French person, then you probably have sword fights with these. I feel like I haven't used any of the guns yet, so let's just drop a straight up sentry gun. Yeah, I feel like this is probably the most effective way to destroy Buddy if you don't really want to work too hard. All you gotta do is just also like fix it back up. This kind of reminds me of the sentry guns from Team Fortress 2, if you guys ever played that game. And if that wasn't cool enough, I also have this super cool looking rocket launcher that has multicolored rockets. These things are crazy, dude. They're elemental. There was a fire one, an ice one, a gas one. What else did I have? I think that might be acid. Wow. That is probably the most I've ever seen Buddy get destroyed. You can literally see his entire skeleton. This bird wants a fish, and gosh dang it, I'm gonna deliver. Time to go fishing. Oh, cool, I can actually control the hook. Okay, let's see what I'm going for here. My fishing line is not very long. Okay, let's just try to catch a very basic fish. Come here, fishy. Come on, fishy. Yes, yo, I just got 2 fish. I need to get 2 more. 1 more, fishy. Don't run from me. Yay, we got 4 fish. Now we have to head inside to prepare. So we have our baby minnow right there, and I just have to carefully scale the fish. And now we have to chop its head off. We're just gonna do a little chop. There we go, and skadoosh. Bye-bye to your head. This game is super duper peaceful. I can't wait until later when I catch a shark. There's a little button on the left side, and I have absolutely no idea what it does. Open, close, open, close. Well, we have hungry customers to feed. Stop running, fish. Stop swimming away. I want to catch something a little bit bigger this time, but my line isn't long enough. Oh, yes! I think I just caught an eel. Holy mackerel, boys! I like the fun facts, too. Minnows live for about 2 to 5 years. That's actually pretty long for such a baby tiny fish. I would have thought they only lasted like 1 year because they get eaten by other fish. Oh, wait, these are the fish in my inventory. Oh, cool. Oh, I'm sorry, fish. If I scale too quickly, I accidentally stabbed the fish. And this big guy is a brook lamprey. They are among the most primitive vertebrates alive today. They have a lineage dating back to 300 260 million years ago. So this thing was swimming in the oceans way before the dinosaurs. Okay, I need to strike the barnacles quickly and repeatedly. And bye-bye, barnacles. Now you must be beheaded. Hey, bird, I got some cool looking fish. I have more minnows, which I know you love. Oh, cool, yes. Oh, he fed me. Whoa, there's an otter. Food, food, food. Yes, I have lots of food. I really hope you like lampreys. Let's see. Yes! I don't want to accidentally feed one of the animals something that's poisonous, so I gotta be extra careful. And now that I am a slightly richer man, I can afford to get either a starter rod, a lure, a butter knife, or a toy bucket. Actually, no, I can't. I am still broke. Let's get a better rod. We now have a wooden rod. We have more hook speed and better depth. I think I want to save up for the toy bucket. That'll make it so that I can capture even more fishies, because right now I'm maxed out at 4. I want to go deeper, guys. I want to see just how deep I can go, because the deeper I go, the bigger fish we're gonna find. Look at that fishy. Come here, fishy. Where'd that fishy go? No, I don't want the lamprey. I need to upgrade. If I'm gonna be respected in the fishing community, I gotta catch something big. No. Ah, dang it. They're still a little bit too deep for my liking. What if I go this way? What if I just kind of like stay along the surface? There is a nice looking fish right there. Oh, a money bag. Yes. Oh, wait a second. That was actually a lot of money. And now I can upgrade my bucket. Time to put more fishies inside of my bucket. Fishies, if I do capture you fair and square, make sure you guys don't poop in my bucket. I want that guy. I want him. Oh, dang it. That is a big fish. Whoa, look at all these other fishies. Hey, come on. Come on there, big guy. That must be a perch, right? Yes, we got the perch, and I can still catch 3 more fish. This whole bucket upgrade thing is turning out to be a nice investment. Okay, we have a ton of fish. It is time to be scaled. The minnows are really nice because I'm able to scale the minnows in like 2 seconds. Apparently, perch are technically predators, and they eat invertebrates like that lamprey, the crayfish, and also smaller fish. So this thing's probably out there eating a bunch of other stuff that I've already captured. Otter, you're not ready for this haul of fish. Fishy, take that, fishy. Oh, thank you for the cash. Where these animals are getting cash from, I don't want to know. They're probably stealing from people on the beach. Hello, bird. I've already fed a few birds, but nothing as big as this guy. You're probably gonna have a big appetite, but I think we should be able to accommodate. Oh, you're almost full. Can I buy some upgrades? Let's get a boning knife. That way I should be able to scale things a little bit quicker. 1 fishy, two fishes. No. Come back, fishy. I'm not done with you. Where did that fish go? How did he disappear? I'm gonna catch you. I'm gonna catch you. No fish is safe from the SS Candace. I really like that this game doesn't necessarily make me kill the fish. Like, I'm assuming right now this fish is probably dead. It's not really squandering around and flipping around like I thought that fish would. I could just very peacefully focus on scaling the fish, which is definitely much more my speed. Also, today is the first day that I learned that you must scale a fish before you actually consume the fish. Do they do this with animals at zoos? Do they descale the fish? Do other animals in the wild, do they rip off the scales of fish before they actually eat them? I don't think so, but I want you guys to comment down below. I'm just imagining a polar bear with like a bone knife just slowly scraping off the scales of a giant halibut that it caught. I'm liking my new knife. This thing is awesome. It is nice and sharp. I'm able to get off the barnacles in no time. Bye-bye, barnacles. Hello, bird. I have food for you. You better pay me fat stacks of cash. Oh my God, that was like $100. Hello, bird. Oh, I think I could like feed you fully. Nice. Oh, this game's easy. Heron. Let us not tarry. Provide me with your finest delicacies. Don't worry. My catch of the day is this perch and another perch, and I have another perch, and I also have this lamprey thing, and that's all I got. I'll be right back after I make some upgrades. I want to do more damage, and then I'll save up to get another rod. Okay, look at that hook. That is a serious fisherman's hook. I'm gonna be taken so seriously now. Oh my gosh, I can catch the lampreys in one single go. I want to catch something that I've never caught before. I don't want to accidentally catch the minnow. There's a perch down there. Oh, I want this thing. How do I get it? Yes, I got it. I gotta see what that thing is. Okay, so this is our lamprey. Like sharks and rays, they have a skeleton made of cartilage rather than bone. I was gonna say that earlier, but I wasn't really sure. But yeah, sharks are technically invertebrates. I didn't realize that they could be like serpent eel-like creatures. Also, don't lampreys like suck on your blood? I feel like that's a thing. They're kind of like leeches in that way, but correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. Oh my gosh, this new knife is incredible. And then we have a brand new fish, the Atlantic herring. They spawn once per year, laying sticky ribbons of eggs that adhere to gravel, rock, or seaweed on the seafloor. That's pretty cool, bro. Tell me more facts as I slowly scaled the fish. Oh wow, this guy's got a lot of scales. I gotta do this like multiple times. Wait, it's not even working. Oh, there we go. 4 different times I had to do that. That's how you know you need to get a knife upgrade. I feel like I was basically just using a butter knife to cut a steak. Here you go, Mr. Heron. Lots of fishies for you. Oh, nice. Oh, we got the osprey back, and this actually might fill up half of his belly. Let's see. Yeah, it did. Can you read minds? I like to think that I can. That's how
how good I am. Okay, let's upgrade to the reinforced wood rod. I want to see just how deep I can go with this thing now. Okay, I guess I'll catch the lamprey. I want to get some bigger stuff, guys. Oh, there we go. We have the herring right there. The herrings are definitely going to be quite the upgrade. And wait, what was that to the right? Do you guys see this? Wait, there's like a lever. I think there might be some stuff down there that I can find. Okay, wait. Okay, so we accidentally filled up our stuff. I didn't even want to catch that minnow. I just completely did it by accident. I don't like the way that this fish is looking into my soul. Stop looking at me like that, fishy. Here you go there, big bird. Take all of my fishies. You too, Mr. Heron. I'm really curious what the final mythical creature is going to be that shows up to my front boat step. I was going to say doorstep, but this isn't really my house, even though I do live here technically. Okay, we definitely have some upgrades now. Let's get a better knife. I now have a sea axe. I get it, sea axe. Okay, we're gonna try to dodge as many things as possible, and I want to go for that lever that we just saw, guys. Go this way. I don't know what that fish is, but okay. Whoa, we can go even deeper. What is this? What are these fishies? Mr. Heron, you are about to get the catch of the day. I hope that's like a koi fish or something. Okay, come on. Oh wait, there's a money bag. No. Okay, what's the best route to go? I think I'm gonna go this way. Let's go straight over here. Wait, there's another secret lever. Oh my gosh, let's go, dudes. I guess I'll catch some of these herrings over here. I'm so excited, guys. The deeper we go, usually the scarier it is, but in this game, it's actually really, really cool. Whoa, this new knife is legendary. Let's see how it does on a little minnow. Nice and easy, guys. Let's test it out on something a little bit bigger. We have a brown trout. They are highly opportunistic feeders, just like me, often choosing prey based on energy efficiency. I do that too. Usually, I'll be energy efficient and I'll just use Uber Eats to get my Chipotle. Okay, with my brand new knife, I wonder how many times it's gonna take me to scale this big guy. Only 2. Let's go. Baby minnow, chop around trout. If I was a sushi chef and I was making those sounds while people were watching me, I feel like everybody would think I'm insane. If I'm just chilling in the back, cutting up fish, just going, and then I don't actually feed any of the humans and I walk out back to my boat and then can you guess my favorite? There's mermaids? You want to be my girlfriend? I mean, I have this brown trout for you. Look. Oh yeah, I love these. See, I know. I'm so good at giving people what they want. Oh yes. Okay, we can get we can't. Never mind. I am dumb. Math is hard. Okay, guys, I want to check out that one area that we didn't get to check out last time. I think, no, this is the worst way to get there, guys. I just went the longest way possible, but I do want to see if I can catch one of these big guys. Come on, come on. Yes. Okay, honestly, I think that's going to be enough. I need more money so that I can get a bigger bucket and also a better rod. Look at this giant Arctic char found in cold, clear lakes and rivers throughout the Arctic, subarctic, and mountainous regions. This thing has such cool colors. It's green up top, and then it has like an orangey bottom, and then like a blue stripe in the middle that almost looks like a river. This is so cool. Okay, I gotta be extra careful not to accidentally mess up this fish because this thing is my best catch of the day, and I think she's gonna like it. All right, let's just straight up go for the Arctic char. There you go, lady. All right, come back anytime. Wow, this osprey is super duper hungry. That mermaid just made me so much extra cash, which means I can get another rod. Okay, we almost have the best rod in the entire game. Let's not take the wrong way this time. Let's go this way. And I think if I wrap around straight down here, we'll be able to get the money bag. Perfect. And then what's even deeper? Wait, let's make sure that we get that big guy. Whoa, there's another secret lever. Oh, okay, we're gonna have to go down for that. I'm getting actually a little bit scared, guys. I know that I said earlier that it was exciting to figure out what's down here. However, it's a little bit nerve-wracking. Look at this. Look at the fish that are down there. They are huge. I thought this might have been the biggest fish in the entire game, but no, they got even bigger down there, guys. I can't wait to catch like a dinosaur. Imagine there's just a megalodon chilling down there. Dinner time. You can have that. You can have this guy. Next customer. Oh, Selkie's back. Yes, you may have all the food that you need, Selkie. Oh my gosh, she is almost full already. Let's go back to the shop. Let's get a hook that does even more damage. I have a feeling that the fish of the deep, dark ocean are not going to like my tiny little puny hook that I've been using. We definitely need to upgrade it. All right, let's go this way. Let's activate the lever that we saw. I think it was right over here. There we go. I don't know exactly what's that is hooked up to. Oh, did you guys just see what was down there? Oh my goodness. Okay, let's dodge the baby fishies. Let's just go straight down this way. I don't think we've done this yet. All the way over here. Okay, that's the brown trout. What is that? Is that it? That's gotta be a tuna, right?
Oh my gosh, we just got a tuna, I think. Let's get the brown trout. Oh, we just missed it. How much is that tuna? I need to see. Okay, let's get rid of the brook lamprey. Another one. Somehow I accidentally caught a minnow. And wait, is this gonna be the big one? Let's see. Atlantic salmon. Oh my gosh. Okay, I thought it was a tuna. Tuna are bigger than salmon by like a large margin. So I am extremely excited to see what tuna looks like in this game. Most salmon can live up to 13 years. Through their lives, it involves multiple transformations between freshwater and saltwater stages. I actually didn't know that. I thought that they were just purely freshwater fish. All right, you are ready to be chopped. Hello, Selkie. I have tons of food. I think you're gonna like the lampreys. I also have some minnows for you, Mr. Otter, but I also have something a little bit better. I have this, a fat salmon for you. And then you can have a little baby minnow for the time being. Okay, guys, let's upgrade our knife. We now have a dirk. That looks like a broadsword. All right, guys, we're going back down even deeper. I don't want to catch these little baby scrubs. We don't need the minnows. I need the godfish. Okay. Godfish, where are you? There it is, guys. There it is. Look at them all. Yo, what is that? That was a dragon. Did you guys just see that dragon? Okay, hold up. Do I go for it? I think I have to, right? I don't want to accidentally fill up my bucket. Oh my gosh. There's a dragon. There's an actual dragon. It's over this way. Can I even get that? There's no way, right? Oh, no. I need a longer line. What is this? The ferox trout. Something's a little fishy about this guy. While they look similar to the brown trout, ferox have a different lifestyle. They party more often, and they grow larger and live longer, and eating other fish almost exclusively. But what else would fish eat? I thought, yeah, fish eat fish. That's what I learned in the game, Feed and Grow Fish. That thing is absolutely massive, guys. Sharpening the knife. Oh my gosh, I got two. I didn't even realize I did that. We're going for a clean cut. I like this brand new sword that I have. Is this like a real fishing knife? I'm guessing it is, but it would be really cool if I just busted out like a lightsaber. We also got another salmon. It is almost impossible to not get these little lamprey things. Same with the perch nowadays. I remember when I was excited when I caught a perch. Now I'm just disappointed. Okay, there, big guy. You can have one of those things. Let's feed you something tiny to get you out of here so that I can give my girl Selkie the ginormous fish. Oh my gosh. She's already full. Let go. What is that? Kelpie, the color of a heart. I desire something resembling it. Okay, I think I can do that. I need $800 for a better rod. That is crazy, guys. Okay, well, I know exactly where to look for the biggest fish in the entire game, I'm pretty sure. I'm not going to be able to catch it, but we did see a ton of other fishies nearby. So we might as well go for them, right? Might as well go for some of these guys. Oh, money bag. That actually got us to 650. Maybe I can find more money bags. Let's try to go in this direction for a little bit. Any money bags? Oh, there is a lever. So that means we can go even deeper, guys. Hello, big seahorse creature. You may have all of my catches today. I don't know if it'll even be enough. Oh, just enough. Yes, we're at $1,000. Selkie, is that like your brother or something? Okay, guys, that means we can upgrade the rod. We have the max rod, the iron rod. Okay, perfect. That means I can go try to capture the dragonfish, the mythical sea serpent, and then Selkie will eat it. I hope Selkie's okay with eating this thing because I'm gonna catch it no matter what. Oh, there it is. There it is. Come on, come on, come on. Yes, we actually got it. No way. I can't believe it. I gotta see that thing. I gotta see it. Oh, a serpentine or dragon-like associated with lightning and thunder. Biethir. Yeah, this is like a mythological fish, ladies and gentlemen. My knife looks tiny trying to scale this thing. I don't even know how to do it. Dude, this thing is crazy big. Holy dragon mackerel. Okay, we're just shaving the dragon. Shaving the dragon. If this thing goes back to life, I am gonna be toast. We did it. Yeah, actually did it. No, I feel bad chopping off that thing's head. We also got one of these things. A northern pike. Ew. Their names come from the medieval pike weapon because of their long pointed shape. That is so cool. Okay, now I gotta I wonder how much I can feed that. That's 600. Straight up, just 600. I'm doing it. Let's go. Whoa, you're back. Here, look, I got a big pike for you. I need more hook damage, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so we already got that big guy. Let's go down to the right and let's see what's down there. It looked like we were able to get deeper on this side, guys. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's final lever. What is that? Okay, we got some money and we got a message in a bottle. Okay, cool. Let's see if I can actually do anything with that. Okay, so we got the lamprey by accident. And then what's this? Earthquart Castle overlooks Loch Ness and has been in many battles. In 1296, it was taken by Edward I of England, the Hammer of Scots. Click to open. Battle for Earthquart Castle, Sir Alistair Blackwood. If you guys want to read it, pause. Apparently, he was in a dungeon, though, and then he left that in the dungeon. Can I feed that? Do you like messages in a bottle, Kelpie? It doesn't seem like it. What other secrets can I find? Well, for one, absolutely massive fishies. I am kind of a little bit curious. What happens if I just, like, slice up a fish too much? fish. Let's see. We got the Ferris trout. What if I just go like this? Chop! That one's going to be a little crunchy. I hope you like your trout extra crunchy, Kelpie. The value is 7. That is so bad. The total value is supposed to be 276. That's why you gotta make sure you scale your fish properly, kids. Let's do increased hook damage. Eventually, I'm just going to be dropping a wooden spear into the water. I feel like the best spot that we found so far is over here to the left. If you guys know of any other better spots in this game, let me know in the comment section. Is the dragon still here? Oh, yeah, it is. It is. It definitely is, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we're getting it. Yes. Yes. We have a spear in the water. Hello, big fishy. This fish is off the scales. See what I did there? Okay, I'll shut up. Dragonfish. Give me something big. Whoa! It's Nessie! I hear there's something quite scary down there. Yeah, don't worry. I already captured it twice. Here you go. You can chomp on it if you want. Oh, never mind. I still have it, actually. Don't let the tourists know you saw me, okay? Don't worry. I won't. Here you go, Mr. Otter. I have a dragon for you. I probably should have saved that one. There you go. Everybody's getting so full so quick. Upgraded knife. I have a falcata. Check out this machete that I have, guys. Oh my gosh. I don't even have to scale it twice. Except for these lampreys. They are the bane of my existence. Ooh, I got a European eel. I didn't even know that was possible. Look how happy it looks. Got like a little grin going. Here you go, little dude. Take this eel. It is European. And you could take this fish. We're gonna add a few spikes right on Henry's staircase. Maybe also a chainsaw as soon as he spawns back in. That way we can really cause him some extra pain and suffering, which means more coins for me. And as you guys can see, there are a lot of different methods that I can use to make even more money. But for right now, we just have to sit back, relax, and watch the damage happen. I wonder if I can glitch the system a little bit. It doesn't really seem like it. I was going to try to get Henry stuck in an infinite loop of death and suffering so that I can make infinite cash, but he's pretty good at getting away from my contraptions of death and destruction. That is why I'm thinking maybe we could add in this fan. That's right, Henry. Go right into my fan that will rise you up into the sky and then slowly drop you all the way down to the ground. What happens if I add another staircase right up here? I think I can only place it right there. So maybe if I do it like this, Henry will spawn in, get stabbed in the foot, get chainsawed, go right into the fan, and then maybe get trapped right here. This is kind of what I wanted. And then what if I move the chainsaw right here? Does this system work? Let's see. Oh, yes! That's exactly what I wanted. I have a PhD in causing pain. I want to see if I can maybe get him even more stuck. Oh my goodness. The fan is pushing him up into the chainsaw of death. If my therapist is watching today's video, please click off. I was having so much fun constantly killing Henry, I didn't even realize that I made 400 coins. Let's see what else I can buy. There's this thing, which is a conveyor belt. Maybe this will work slightly better than this staircase. Let's try to sell the staircase, and let's put the chainsaw death wheel right there. So let's see if it'll just get stuck in between these two, and I think it is. So my current high score right now is 276 coins per Henry's life. And just to speed things up a little bit, guys, we can go ahead and put a swinging rotation of bats. Wait, it knocked Henry out of that. Okay, we can't have him leaving my chainsaw massacre area that I have set up here, because if that happens, then how am I going to make coins? While that's working, guys, I think we should set up another area for Henry. So eventually, when we do let him escape, he can come over here. We can make an entire conveyor belt of death, just like this. We can also buy multiple of the same one. And then I'm actually thinking it might be a good idea to put the bats right there. That way, he just constantly gets hit right back into the conveyor belt of chainsaws.
Guys, I swear, I'm not messed up in the head, okay? I'm just trying to become a millionaire.
It's not my fault that Henry is filled with coins. If he does get any fresh ideas, we're gonna put a bomb right there. And let's go ahead and let's test this out here, guys. So we're gonna add an extra staircase. We're gonna move the fan over here. And okay, we're gonna have him walk right down there. We gotta make sure that it's not easy. I want him to not get through this without at least some pain and suffering. He went over there. He's gonna get exploded by the bomb, which should give me tons of coins, and then he's gonna slowly get beaten until he falls 1,000 feet all the way down to the ground. I wanna make sure he gets actually trapped here, though. So we're gonna have that, and I think if I move the fan right under here, if he tries to fall, he'll get hit right back up. I think so far it's working, guys. Yes, go, yes. Oh my gosh, he keeps getting exploded. it. Oh, we're getting so much money. Yes, yes. As long as he doesn't stay still, I started to realize then the round won't end, so I can make even more money. I'm starting to figure things out, guys. And with more money comes more methods of mass destruction, like this hammer. I don't know exactly where the best spot to add this is. I kind of wish I was able to rotate this hammer, but I guess if he gets really far, we can make sure that we have hammer time right up here. Okay, let's see if this actually does any damage. I need him to be able to get through this part, though. Not quite what I meant. What if right at the start, instead of having spikes, we had a spring? What would a spring even do? Let's see. Oh, okay. I think that was cool. Okay, he gets spring right at the start. He falls in here, but I need him to go to the right. So that spring is not the best idea, I don't think. Or better yet, if I put the spring maybe inside of the starting area, then it'll work as intended. I think so. He goes through the chainsaw. Now, the problem is he gets stuck right here, so I might need to remove this. Let's sell that for right now, and let's have the conveyor belt go towards the right. There we go. He sprung right into action, and we are going to watch him slowly and steadily pop like a piñata at a quinceañera. Oh, good. Okay, boom. We got the hammer. That'll smash him right there. His leg got caught in the staircase. He just got spanked right through the staircase. We still have a lot of map in order to create even more destruction, guys. You thought I was close to being done? No. I have a lot more ideas where that came from. Okay, so my next order of business is figuring out what to do if Henry gets past this part, which I kind of want him to, so I might have to take away this fan for right now. Let's sell that so that he eventually can fall down here, where we're gonna have another staircase, and we're gonna test out this cactus thing. Okay. He's gonna have to bounce over the cactus onto another staircase. Come on down, Henry. I have more stuff to test on you. Don't be shy, Henry. Just come on down. Stop getting spanked by the hammer. It's no longer hammer time. That's right. Come down the conveyor. Beautifully done. Get cactused. So far, I think this is my most effective method. He's able to get through that. And then what happens next, I haven't really figured out. I do have these things. I don't know what they do exactly. We're gonna have to try it out, though, because when in doubt, test it out. So we're gonna have this kind of set up there. He's gonna go through the conveyor belt of death, and then once he makes it through, then I'm hoping that this conveyor belt with chainsaws attached will be able to do some serious damage. Let's see. Okay, yeah, that does propel him forward, and I'm wondering if I can get him stuck here as well, just like we did earlier, guys. Oh my gosh, he's stuck on the cactus. The cactus is absolutely destroying this yellow dude. Oh my god, Henry. That's right, Henry. Come this way. Yes. Oh my god, this is ruthless. Yes, Henry. Good, Henry. Yes, that's right. Okay, he did get stuck there. We don't want him getting stuck. As soon as he gets stuck, that's when bad things start to happen and he goes back to the spawn. We're gonna move the hammer just a little bit here. That way he gets hammered directly into the spikes for ultimate damage. This, yeah, that pretty much worked as intended. This is by design, ladies and gentlemen, that we are making an exorbitant amount of cash. I also did just kind of realize that my bomb went away for some reason. I need my bomb back. Let's add the bomb. Let's see. We can place it right down here in this little crevice, and let's see if that does increased damage. Okay, Henry, I need you to either get flung around or go underneath the swinging bats of doom. Good. Come on. You got this, Henry. Just use your body. Stop getting hit in the clavicle. Even if Henry takes the littlest bit of damage, he still gets absolutely wrecked. It's insane. Look at it. Okay, let's put this down maybe a little bit. Let's maybe right there will be better, and he'll get flipped into the cactus. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. So he got exploded, and then I think he gets stuck right up here. So we have a good bit of cash. Let's remove this. Honestly, guys, I think that we can make a lot more cash if I just add another succulent. These things are deadly, and they are money makers. The slow pounding sounds of Henry dying is music to my ears. Don't worry, guys. He feels no pain. He has no mouth, so he technically can't even talk. Yes, succulent time. No, come back. Okay, somehow we need to get him trapped inside of the succulent area. So there's only one way to do that, guys. And that is to plop that bad boy right there. We will call this the room of money and suffering. Let's see what happens. Well, that was disappointing. We could do better. Come right on down, Henry. I got a new contraption for you to test. Oh, guys, I think it's working. We might have actually just created an infinite loop of death. Why do I sound so excited by that? I should not be excited to say those words. It's actually working though, guys. Look, he gets kind of stuck right down here, and then I get lots of cash. This is going to be my brand new high score, by the way. We're at 1,300 coins just this run, and he is showing no signs of stopping. Hey, he stopped. What an absolute nincompoop. I was just getting started. Okay, how do I fix this? What if I go right there? Maybe this will work better. That way he definitely will get caught here, and he's not going to get trapped any longer. And part of me just wants to add more cactuses. I'm going to start saving saving up for more of the expensive taste items, like an attack helicopter, flamethrower, and Gatling gun. I've adjusted our strategy very minorly to have the cacti in a nice ramp-like formation. That way, when Henry does decide to come down, he gets slapped by all of the cacti little prick things. And even if he gets caught right here, he'll get batted over and over again until he eventually just gets reset from the damage. I think we could do even better though, guys. I don't know if I've seen this one before. I didn't even know that that was possible. I wonder what'll happen if I just throw a hammer in the mix. Will that affect things in a good way or a terrible way? I think either way, if it's good or if it's terrible, I'm still winning. Guys, check it out. We have a brand new torture device. This one shoots out some sort of like gravity spike ball. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna be able to incorporate this, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. What about right here? Does this do anything? Let's see. Oh, they explode. Of course they do. And it looks like the hammer actually sends him right back to the start, guys. I also really like that I can move things mid-round if I want to. So we could essentially just have this go on forever. Back down he goes, guys. Just when he thought he was right at the start where it was safe. It is not safe. Oh my goodness. I love having the hammer there. It really just spices things up, you know? Well, we've definitely reached a new high score, which is $2,000. And there is no signs of stopping. Holy moly. Look at this. Oh my gosh, there's so many coins. That is the most coins we've ever seen. Yes. I couldn't do it without you, Henry. Henry, don't get stuck now, Henry. Now's not the time to be getting stuck. We're on to something good, Henry. Dang it, Henry got stuck, guys. I haven't really taken a look at my death contraption so far. It really isn't that big now that I look at it. All of this stuff is kind of just useless until we get down here to the circle of death. And I'm okay with that. You gotta know your strengths. And my strengths are making a 10 by 10 foot area of death. I think, ladies and gentlemen, we have figured out the perfect circle of death. No, wait. Okay, I thought I wrecked it for a second there. This is still the same round. He just got smacked at the beginning by the ginormous hammer. And Henry is right back to Circle of Death. We're about to hit a brand new high score. Let's go! New high score! What is wrong with me, guys? I'm getting a high score by beating up an inanimate NPC ragdoll. And I'm having a blast. If you guys have tried out this game, by the way, let me know some of your strategies down below in the comments. Trust me, I won't judge. Okay, guys, so it's been a few hours and I have been busy. And by I have been busy, I mean that our good friend Henry has been busy making us millions of dollars, guys. Check out my total coins. We are at 1.28 million. That has to be some type of world record. Since we have that much cash, ladies and gentlemen, that means that I can afford every single torture device. For right now, we're gonna keep our friend Henry trapped in the circle of death, and we're gonna start working on our next section. So what I'm thinking we could do is add some more conveyor belts over here, add a staircase, and then we could start testing out some of our more expensive contraptions of death. There is a ginormous helicopter with spikes on top, so we're gonna have Henry come down and land right there. If he's somehow able to get through that, he will fall into our Cruncher 9000. Next up, Toaster. I don't know exactly where he's gonna pop out of this thing, but while he's getting toasted and roasted, we are going to have not one, but two flamethrowers. Can I put them underneath? Oh my gosh, I can. We could turn this toaster into a toaster on steroids. If he could somehow break out of that, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna have this. I don't even know where this thing's gonna fit in, so I guess we'll just kind of leave it there for right now. We also have this bad boy, which is a conveyor belt that he will get shot with a bunch of nails on. What is this thing? Some sort of electrification machine that's gonna zap Henry for all of his coins. And then last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, we can just straight up have a flipping minigun. Wait, can I add this up here? Should we just have this constantly shooting at Henry? Okay, let's set this up right here, guys. And here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna remove this for right now. That way, Henry should be able to get through this contraption, go onto the conveyor belt of death, into our Gatling minigun, down to the helicopter of doom, into the Crusher 9000, which should drop him right into our roasty toasty of steroids. And then we'll have to figure out how to get him to go into the rest of our contraptions. But for right now, let's see how it works so far. So Henry is falling down, and let's see. So he gets right there. He's gonna get shot, but he's still gonna go down the conveyor belt, and then he's gonna fall into that. He actually fell down into this part, into our electric electrocution chamber. That's not entirely what I wanted. Okay, so let's have this happen. Let's have him fall right into the Crusher 9000, into the Roasty Toasty. He gets flung way too hard, guys. Okay, so we need something to keep him over here. Maybe if I add in another one of these, that way if he does get flung, he'll get flung into this, which should put him right back into the Crusher 9000. There is no escape for Henry. Okay, he's getting pretty close. He's gonna go down the conveyor belt. Come on, Henry. There we go. Okay, so he should get trapped right here onto the staircase, and he's gonna fall right down, get crushed, get flamed, and okay, so this is where he might get caught because the flamethrowers are so powerful, they turn his entire body brown. He got cooked medium well. So we might want to move these down just a little bit because I want to see what happens when he actually gets loaded into the toaster. I can't believe those words just came out of my mouth. I must sound so crazy. Imagine somebody has listened to me like podcast instead of actually watching the video. They are going to think that I am a serial psycho killer. How did he just get down there? Just a little bit further, Henry. Good job, my yellow sticked friend. Okay, now he's gonna fall into the toaster and then he basically gets toasted out. So he gets like plopped back up, except there's nowhere for him to go. So he just gets trapped. And wait, he just got sent all the way back up here. Oh my goodness. He got bopped by the hammer, back into the conveyor belt, down into the crusher. My high score right now is 6,578. We might actually be able to beat that. So eventually, I kind of want him to fall into this and then pop out on either side. Okay, there we go. So eventually he will fall out. He's either gonna fall out on the left side or the right side. So if he falls out on the left side, I'll have this helicopter waiting for him. And if he falls out on the right side, we're gonna have another helicopter waiting for him. And then right at the bottom, guys, I wanna have one ginormous contraption. So eventually, if he gets flung, I want him to get flung down here. Or we're gonna have a bunch of conveyor belts set up. These conveyor belts are starting to get really pricey because every single time that I buy one, it goes up like 5,000 coins. Luckily for me, I am a millionaire. Not anymore. I just dropped below 1 million. Okay, I think that should be okay. And then the next idea that I have is to make sure that he definitely gets funneled. So we're gonna have this right here that can sort of capture him. So if he does fall out to the side just like that, he's gonna get cut up by the helicopter. I don't want him to get stuck though. So maybe I move these helicopters. Maybe we have a helicopter like right over here and we could have a helicopter just kind of like chilling right there. But I definitely want to make sure that he goes back into this like giant conveyor belt system. And then the next part of my evil Dr. Doofenshmirk's plan is, yeah, okay, there we go. We need him to get back up to the surface right now. We're gonna kind of just have these go up in this direction, just like this, to climb all the way back to the top. We can have it start going this way. And I think if I did this correctly, guys, if I could somehow just like plop this down right there, eventually he will come all the way back up to the surface and then go through this ginormous circle of death. Let's see if it actually works though. He's going through the Crusher 9000 into the Roasty Toasty, and eventually we need to make sure he actually doesn't get stuck there, because as soon as he gets stuck there, then it's gonna reset, and I don't want this thing to reset. So what if I add another minigun right here? That way, if he does get trapped there, he'll get shot off. I am an absolute menace right now to Henry. Henry cannot catch a break. Okay, so he falls down. He's gonna get Roasty Toasted. He's gonna get shot to the side, beat up by the helicopter. I need to make sure he doesn't fall off the map, which he got trapped. So if he does get trapped, we need something to stop him from getting trapped. So let's have a wall of cacti. There is no escape, Henry. A wall of cacti should make sure he gets on our conveyor belt, which will go all the way back to the top, hopefully. And then he'll go through this entire cycle once again. But before he does that, I do want to make sure that he has some other stuff to go through. For example, I think on the bottom, we can add one of these. I can maybe get rid of some of our conveyor belts just like this, and then we can replace them with this. Hopefully that still works, guys. I think it is. Yes. Okay, so he goes right through the entire thing, goes up here. No, he got stuck, dude. We cannot have him getting stuck. Okay, so maybe what I gotta do is have it go off to the side like this. Do the same thing with this one. Same thing over here. Okay, it's pretty close to working, guys. I might just need one more of these, and I don't know if this is gonna work, guys, but if it does, I think we might actually have created something. Okay, so where is he right now? He's still stuck in this contraption here. Go down through the crusher. He got hit out, which is exactly what we wanted. No, wait. Okay, he almost got trapped there, but that's fine. He's gonna go down into the conveyor belt, through the nails, up the conveyor belt this way, and hopefully this works. There we go. He's going the correct way. He's going all the way back up, and just like that, he's back at the top. Oh my gosh. I feel like I can make him go all the way back to the beginning. Okay, wait, let's try that out. So if I just add enough of these, right, eventually he will just go right back up to the start, which feels insanely awesome. It's probably gonna cost the rest of my money, but it's gonna be totally worth it. Look at him. Look at him. Yeah, he goes all the way back up. I think that's probably far enough, guys. Let's make sure that he has to also go through this thing. And while we're at it, let's also do this thing too. We need to make sure that he goes through this area though. So let's put the stairs there to sort of funnel him down. I feel like I have an engineering degree in destroying Henry. He doesn't even stand a chance. Okay, good. He's going through that, taking max amounts of damage, going through the top. This is the most insane contraption I think I've ever made in a video. He goes all the way back up to the top, guys. He's gonna get minigunned, of course. All the way back up to the top. He's gonna get electrocuted. He's gonna go through this area, back towards this way. Okay, can he get through now? That is the question. He's taking max damage right now, though. Look, he's already at 2,500. Is this an infinite loop that we just got him trapped in? He's going back and forth, guys. I just don't want him to get stuck. Let's see. Okay, he's moved fully onto this. Nope, he's going back. This is insane. We might get a brand new high score, and then just like that, he fell back down, and he should go through the entire thing again, except he got trapped. He's going down this way, falling into the toaster. He got hit out of the toaster, down into... No, don't get trapped there. Henry, what are you doing? Ladies and gentlemen, just for fun, I'm gonna start throwing around a bunch of bombs with the rest of my cash. Henry is stuck, and he cannot escape. And I still have $400,000 left over. Guys, for some reason, the bombs aren't exploding. They're just getting Henry trapped. I think Henry has suffered enough for one day.